going down.
Hey, dying on the beat.
Hey, I got so many ups.
Everywhere I go, I
got so many ups.
so many ups.
I know they plotting against me. I know it's hate, they wanna kill me, but please don't tempt me, cause I got so many glocks. Hey, ain't none of them empty. Jesus said they would hate me too. That's how I know it's envy. I got so many ups. I know they plotting against me. I know it's hate, they try to kill me, but please don't tempt me, cause I got so many glocks. Hey, ain't none of them empty. Jesus said they would hate me too. That's how I know it's envy. I got so many ups. Everywhere I go, I keep my blicky. Don't run up on me if you see me in the concert, better know it's risky. They not in it for the movement, for real. They just trying to make the bands like Diddy. I know I'm hated by many men, so that's why I feel like 50. Hey, that's why I feel like yay. Hey, that's why I feel like pop. Hey, traded my cloak for a sword, so wherever I go, no, I keep my God. Hey, I'm willing to die for God, while y'all out here that'll die for a block. Hey, I keep hitting.
Kind of artist that would promote that?
Because I already answered that question. You weren't paying attention. She asked me talent or issues, and I said talent.
They yelling Black Lives Matter. How is that the truth? When these rappers pushing money, sex, and murder on our youth. Labels put it in our face, now we all got it on loop. We all streaming the songs, and these rappers riding in coops, and these rappers don't know their voice. They can't.
What up, y'all?
What up? Dang, dude. I was all hype on that first song. I was like, plah, plah.
Were you?
Man,
You was throwing
I
that out there for
I
real?
was like, yeah. You remember
Throwing
that?
out them big bees?
What was that Tupac song called? I think it was called Thug Love or something like that. And there was like a gunshot sound in it. Dude, I used to ride around when I was a kid down the beach and I'd be all
harmony.
Yeah, it'd be like the little you do like play back. Oh, that was the
That's
yeah,
how
that
shit
was
was
good.
called Thug Love.
Dude, that was a good song.
Thug Love.
Oh, guess who I see?
Who do you
in
see?
the chat?
Who
I
do you see in the
see.
chat.
Judy, big booty Judy. What? Big Judy, big booty Judy. Big booty, big Judy, big booty Judy. Stop, I wanna see you move it. Yeah, big booty Judy, big booty Judy. Big booty Judy, that's big booty Judy.
Hey, welcome to
That
the
is
chat.
funny. That is
Welcome
so
to-
funny.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No.
You didn't see it before? Man. Big Booty Judy. She got her own song now. She got her own song. She's part of the show. Uh-oh. Suni's frozen. Otherwise, she just thinks it's so funny. She just froze on me. Let me know in the chat if I'm frozen or if you guys can hear me or if it's just Suni. Just drop a 1 in the chat. Oh, it's just Suni. There she goes. All right, guys. Well, while Suni is coming back up, welcome to the chat, Judy, Big Booty Judy. We decided to give her her own song because she is Big Booty Judy after all. So why wouldn't you have your own song? But welcome, guys. We apologize for the late notice. We were supposed to do a show on our normal Friday time, and I forgot that I have a Christmas party to go to, and also tomorrow is my B-day. Tomorrow is my B-day, guys. So if you want to show Mo some B-day love, you know what to do. We drop this all the time. In general, if you just want to show us some love in the chat, look at that. You can cash at me my birthday. Hey, you cash at me my birthday present. Anyways, so tomorrow's going to be a busy day. So we decided we're going to do the show today because Suni and I stay ready. Right, Suni?
Yeah, so everybody heard it's Mo's fault that we're not going live on Friday. I'm kidding, by the way.
It's my birthday.
Totally kidding.
It's my birthday.
It's her birthday.
Yeah.
What are you doing for your birthday?
Drop a happy birthday in the chat for me, please.
Send her some money.
I shouldn't even have to beg for this. There's 29 people in here. Y'all should have already
Yeah, what
done
the frick's
big
going
for
on
me.
with the chat? Why is the chat not bumping? Usually the chat is going crazy. Can you drop your location? Can you say happy birthday? Can we get this
Like,
moving?
happy
What's
birthday,
happening?
bro, from wherever you're at. I would love to see. How come I don't see the chat moving? That's really weird.
I don't know. That is weird. Are we having a technical issue? Is that what's happening here? Let's go to YouTube. Let's see.
People on my YouTube channel. Let me just test in here.
Let's go to YouTube. Oh,
No, it's in there. There's a happy birthday. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
they all
there
just
they
loaded.
come.
You know what
They
it
were just
was? Is that
loading.
there were so many of them coming through.
Is that what it was, Mo?
That's what it was.
Because you were about to have a fit. Which
I was
one is
about
it?
to be like, y'all are really not giving me a happy birthday right now after everything I do. Anyways, I'm not
After all
doing
I do for
anything.
you.
I'm not doing anything for my birthday. I'm going to a Christmas party tomorrow.
For
So
your birthday.
yeah, not for my birthday. It was like a work Christmas party that was
You're at
already
least
planned.
gonna like, okay, since you're not doing anything, I'm just gonna call you and we're gonna drink.
Well, I'm gonna be drinking, just not for my birthday. Like I'm gonna be at a party tomorrow.
Well, I'll call you the day after because it'll still be your birthday here.
Okay,
Technically, it's your birthday right now. So
technically
we
in
should
Japan.
it's December 16th. We can drink right now
You want to get tore up like right after this, or
from the
what?
flow up.
We can get tore up, floor up. Oh, that'd be funny. Thank you
Oh,
guys for the happy birthday.
thank you guys.
Thank
Hey,
you,
if you were watching this on YouTube before we get into the show, we have a very fun show, by the way. All of our shows are fun, but this
all
one's
of
even
them,
more fun.
and
If you're
I'll tell
watching
you
on
what
YouTube, hit the subscribe button and a thumbs up, please.
he said. Fabian said, "Drink on the live."
No way.
Little do you know, Fabian, we be drinking on this live.
We just do it before.
Oh, dang! Should we do birthday shots? Do you
We
have
could do a
something to do
birthday
a shot
shot.
with? Let me call my
Not right
bartender.
here. I don't.
Let me
I
call my
don't have a
bartender.
bartender. I'm all by my lonely.
Well, I mean, like while I run down the show topics, you can run and get one. But hold on, Dave, can you pour me a birthday shot and bring it up here? Okay, my birthday shot is on its way. Okay,
Everybody.
do you want to go get your shot and I'll just
Yeah, I'll
run
be back.
down the topics? Okay. All right, guys. So here we go. So if anybody wants to drink with us and do a shot for Mo's birthday, please go get your shots right now and then hurry on back. I'm going to run through what the topics are going to be for tonight's show because as usual, we have a lot of stuff to talk about. Okay, so we're going to be talking about Christian Walker. Yes, we're going to be talking about Christian Walker, not just about Christian Walker outing his father, Herschel Walker, and completely derailing his campaign for Senate. But now Christian Walker is going after conservative pundits. So we're going to talk about that so you guys can get the latest tea on that. I mean, he's completely off the rails, okay? Then we're going to talk about Marty Gould Cummings, who was an another one of those LGBTQ rainbow people that was invited to the White House. This was after the Sam Britton, the guy that was a tranny stealing luggage at the airport that worked in the White House. This was after all that. He got invited to the White House to celebrate the gay marriage bill. Okay. We're still out here trusting. We're still out here. What do you call them? The fudge packers. We're still out here trusting the fudge packers after all of this stuff. Like, when are we going to learn?
Guys,
Okay?
please do it one time for the one time in the chat. What can't you do with the trust, a fudge packer? Please tell me. What can't you do with the fudge packer? Everyone in the chat should be able to tell me because I say it all the time. So we'll see what happens.
You know what we should do, Suni, is, hey, Dave, just bring up the whole bottle of tequila.
God damn.
If you want Mo to get tore back, we need you can it's like a super chat. You can super chat me or you can cash app me and I will keep doing shots for every request I get on my birthday.
Ooh, if you guys want to see Mo get flucked up.
I'm about to be doing the big booty Judy dance. All right.
She's getting flucked up.
Okay. Oh gosh.
She did. She said the whole, not half of the bottle, the whole bottle.
This is the shot glass I get.
Are those American boobs over there?
Yeah. This is from Telluride, Colorado. So my daughter, every time she goes somewhere, she gets a shot glass for her dad. And this is the shot glass a daughter brings back for her father, is a bunch of boobs covered in American flag bikini.
My dad will like this.
Yeah. Big Mac boobs. So, okay. All right. So let me just finish going over the topics and then we'll do the shot. Thank you very much, Lynn, for the happy birthday. All right. So after we talk about the Fudge Packers, we're going to talk about Paul Pelosi, Hammergate. We back with an update on Hammergate. The plot has thickened. Okay, Soon and I have gotten some more information, and apparently, the dude who attacked Paul Pelosi's son is feeling a little weird about this whole situation. Like, he's with us. He must be a fan of the show because he's with us on. He's not sure if he's buying what they're saying about the story. Okay.
He ain't buying what they selling.
He ain't buying what they selling. All right. We're also going to talk about DJ Twitch. If you guys haven't heard, DJ Twitch from the Ellen Show allegedly committed suicide yesterday or the day before yesterday. And it's really, really weird circumstances. So we're going to talk about that. And then Suni and I are going to lead into a very personal topic that evolved from one of our great conversations that we have. And that's insecurities that we both hold. So if I'm like tore back by then, y'all are going to get a whole lot from me. I'm probably going to be up here crying. Oh, Lord.
Oh, God, please don't let her do it. Please don't.
Lord. Okay. So I think that's it. And then if we have time, we'll do random thoughts with Mo. And I'm also going to introduce my new segment that's going to be coming up next Friday. Mo be coming with the segment.
Mo's got segments, man. I'll leave the segments to Mo, and I'll react to those segments. I have my segments within the show though, so it works well. It works well. We do a good job playing off each other.
Yeah. Oh,
I think we do.
Big Booty Judy's under a blizzard warning. Good thing you got that big booty, girl. People can hide.
For real, Judy?
Block the wind.
Just block the wind.
Should we play a happy birthday song? Because I kind of feel like random, just like doing a shot.
Should you?
Do we play? Should we play a Hispanic birthday or should we do happy birthday?
No, you got to do the Hispanic one. I need to hear that
birthday?
one because I've never heard. No, the black one is so common. I've never heard the Hispanic one.
Okay, you want to hear it? Okay, hold on.
It's going to be some craziness. I can already tell. Hey. If you are getting bored, I don't know what to tell you. Besides, don't announce your departure. Bye.
Who's getting bored? We about to do shots up in here. What are you talking about? Damn.
Just rude.
Okay, this is I've never heard this, but I'm going to play it. So, let's see. This is Happy Birthday Salsa Style. Let's just see what salsa style. If I just want to do audio, I don't click on the screen, right?
No.
Okay. Actually, it's going to make me.
Okay, if you guys want to send Mo birthday gifts, birthday money, please send some to her Cash App. It is right here at the bottom. I love my echo. Go ahead and play it.
Oh, shit.
He's about to get Happy birthday to you. Everybody's birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to you.
All right. Whew. Man.
This is what happens when you get...
Epa!
You have Hispanic Latin friends as your friends, bro.
Wait, Birdman said Mo is Big Booty Judy. What? Here we go.
Did you play it? Wait. What the heck's going on? Mo has no clue what she's doing, y'all.
Judy, big booty Judy. What? Big cutie, big booty Judy. Big booty, big cutie, big booty Judy. Stop, I wanna see you move. Yeah, big booty Judy. Big booty Judy. Got big booty Judy. That's big booty Judy. Got big booty Judy. That's...
Y'all couldn't see me twerking just now. Sudi, you could see it, right?
I wasn't looking.
I put my butt cheeks all in the camera. Okay, y'all didn't
I
get
turned
to
my
see
head. I said, "Oh man."
it. Man, yes, Birdman. I am Big Booty Judy. All right, you ready to do
Shots.
this? Shots. I am drinking Terramana tequila made by The Rock. Happy birthday! Another great year. I was blessed to be alive. Que vaya, te vaya con Dios, Suni. All right, let's go.
I can't believe you're drinking tequila, man. Tequila would have me ready to fight.
Woo! And no chaser. You see how I do that?
Oh,
see
no
how I
lime,
do
no salt. Where's the salt? You got some
Nothing.
salt or lime back there.
Nothing.
What the heck?
Nothing. I'm a pro. All right, let's get started. We don't want to bore people. Ooh, you know how that shot be like, whew,
Yeah,
burning.
you feel it.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Dang, I'm already hot. I got a whole bottle here. Whole bottle. Oh man.
Okay.
Birdman said, "Put the drink on the shelf." Oh,
Excuse me.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to drink something.
What is our first topic? Let's go.
Okay,
What's our
let's
first
talk about.
topic?
Let's start. Let's. Ooh. Oh. Let's talk about Christian Walker.
It's Mo's birthday, everybody, by the way. People were
Oh.
coming in here because there's a bunch of people from Facebook coming in. Please share this on Facebook. If you are
Yeah.
coming in, please drop a happy birthday. Make sure you hit the share button, the like button on Facebook. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button on YouTube. What's our first topic, Mo?
Christian Walker. We're going to talk about Christian Walker. So we went straight from the
Christian
alcohol to the gays.
Ooh, this is about to get real uncut and unfiltered.
Yeah, it's about you guys. It's gotten really, really messy now. Okay. At first, we were just like, okay, you're going after your dad. There's a lot of family drama. And now the
It's
gloves are off.
messy. So I got to put on the hater blockers, right? Because the
I only
shade.
have my readers.
Those look good though. Leave them on.
These are the hater blockers when you're
Can you
40.
send me? So you sent me an article, but hey guys, you be proud of me. I went and got a new phone. This is a loaner phone, but my phone will be here in 2 days.
Yes.
I waited the 45 minutes and now everybody was like, "You're broke. You can't even buy a new phone." I could buy a new phone. I just didn't want to wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what it was.
Yeah.
Can you send me that article though? Because that article,
Which one? The one that he was like, I did what I had to do.
yes, the one that Corinne sent you.
Okay. Should I just
Look.
pull it up here?
Yeah, pull it up. That's fine.
Okay.
I took notes on this article, okay? Because there was so
Ooh.
much crap in it. So much crap. So
Y'all.
many things that I wanted to make sure I freaking highlighted. All right, let's go.
This just shows how messy he is. Okay. So this is a BuzzFeed article and it says, I did what I had to do. I'm going to read it in his voice. I did what I had to do. Christian Walker opens up about how he helped bring down his dad's campaign. Look at this. Okay. It doesn't get any gayer. Who takes a picture like this?
With their phone in their hand, bro. Like, what are
Like,
you
who?
doing?
Look at this. He's got his little love lock this bracelet right here is a good $6K. Okay. This little bracelet. Nobody's feeling bad for you, Christian. All right. Go ahead with your notes.
My notes? Okay. Yeah. So the overall gist of what I got from this article is Christian took the opportunity to use his father's campaign to fuel his career. And he also expressed concerns about his father potentially ruining his career. But hell, I mean, what the hell? I could be a senator's son and be on YouTube. I mean, be on Fox News. And he also said he wanted a Wendy Williams-esque like show. I was floored reading this article, Mo.
Yeah, but you know what? I was floored, but at the same time, I was like, it's no surprise. He's doing the most to like be seen as like, okay, this guy could bring in some rating, some
Yes.
views. You know what I mean?
I'm
It's
more
pretty
shocked. So
sad.
here's why I'm shocked. I'm not shocked because he's a fudge packer and you can't trust him.
Right.
I'm more shocked. You know what? I'll save that for later because we're probably going to get into that. That's the overall thing I got from this article is he's very much so opportunistic and his dad was his meal ticket, unfortunately. And when it didn't go his way, Christian acted like a spoiled, rotten child. And he tried to distance himself as far as he could from his father's campaign, which is why, and look, all this is conjecture from Sunni. So this is my opinion. I could be 1,000% right, or I could be 1,000% wrong.
Mhm.
I believe he used this to push forth his agenda of
His
wanting to be
plan.
a famous influencer.
Yeah.
What was really sad was at the end of the article, they asked him, "Do you love your dad?" And he was like, "I like him." I'm
I
just
could not
like,
believe that.
really? Like, this is conservatives are supporting this. Okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. You're literally witnessing like the unraveling of a human being, which is
Yes.
really it's really sad to see, because you're going to see, like, we're going to show some of their video clips later on as we talk, but to me, like, you're going to see how Christian clearly he's not self-aware. He doesn't realize like what he's saying and what he's doing, and maybe one day he'll look back on it and regret it. I don't know. Um, I don't get where all this is coming from. Like the attacks on the attacks on his dad is one thing because that's a personal thing. And I was just like, okay, you need to go to therapy with that. But then he came out of like left field with this Elijah Schafer thing,
Yeah.
which was wild.
That's even wilder. And that's an entirely different conversation that we're going to get into
Mhm.
also. But another thing I noticed, and you can tell me if you noticed this from this article. By the way, everybody, please go read this BuzzFeed news article because it's not a hit piece.
I'll
This
put
is
a
a
link in the bio.
piece that Christian agreed to sit down and do. And these are direct quotes from Christian, just in case he tries to say that we're taking his words out of context. No, I'm not, bro. I read this. I've watched multiple interviews that you've done. I've watched your own words and some clips that we'll play during this entire part of the show.
Mhm.
You are an opportunist. And I'm going to do something in a few minutes because I was right once again. I was freaking right once again. People always show their true colors. You cannot trust fudge packers. You can't. Why did it take so long to get here, Mo? Why
I
did it
don't
take so
know.
long?
I don't know. I mean, I can't speak on it because you know me. I was like a big Christian. I wouldn't say I was a fan, but like,
Yes.
you were telling me for the longest time, you're like, Mo, I don't like him. And I was like, I think he's funny. And he was entertaining, but this is like gone over the line for me. Like when you start
Over the
getting
line.
ugly to your family, it like shows your true colors. You know what I mean?
Seriously. Because I wouldn't
Yeah.
even do this to my family. And we've
Yeah.
had some very heavy beef.
Yeah.
Um, I want to bring this part up and you can play the clip. He says in this article, my father's campaign could have been a story of redemption. And he kind of echoed this throughout the article. He's explaining why he's so upset, why he did what he did. I did what I had to do. I was under the impression it was going to be like this. It wasn't like that, and it came out like this, and they didn't use his story as redemption. And what
Mm-hmm.
am I supposed to do? I look bad, and then he threw his mom under the bus. But here's my question: how can you use this campaign as a story of redemption when you have come out against your father not once, not twice? This is probably the third time publicly you've done it and said, number one, he's not a family man. He's running on being a what? A family man. He's got
Mm-hmm.
his son next to him. So you have known, Christian, before, and before this entire thing, he claims to have a good relationship with his dad. It went
Mm-hmm.
sour now. So
Mm-hmm.
you've known this whole time your dad has had outside kids. You've known this whole time your dad is not a family man. You've known
Yeah.
this whole time your dad was abusive to your mother. You knew all these things, but yet you wanted, oh, this could have been so good if they would have used his story as a story of redemption. And he could have come out and said, I no longer do this. But you're saying that he is doing this and he's not who he is portraying to be. I'm agreeing with you. I don't think he's self-aware. I don't think he has any clue what he's saying. I think he is trying to distance himself so much that he's attaching himself, and you're actually exposing your agenda from the beginning. You don't
Right.
care if your dad wins. You wanted fame out of this.
But here's my other thing too is if he really wanted his dad's story to be about redemption, he would have been talking about his dad's book, because his dad wrote a book talking about a lot of this stuff in the book, revealing it, also revealing the fact that he has multiple personality disorders, which, if you know your dad has multiple personality disorders and he made a lot of bad choices in his life, like that makes you even shittier. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because you already know the dude's got mental health issues. Okay. So now you're going to like use those things against him.
Yes.
But I think what bothers me the most is he paints his father out now to be such a terrible person. But before all that started, he was literally like speaking at Mar-a-Lago on behalf of his father. And he mentions that in this article. He's
Yep.
like, oh, I just love the attention. I'm an
Yep.
attention whore, or whatever he said. He was campaigning in a way for his father, not campaigning, but he was like posting on social media. So to me, that makes you look really shady, because
Yeah.
something went wrong where you were doing that and then now you're not doing that. What happened that things changed so quickly? They really do
You
look
want to know what
alike.
happened? You want to know what happened?
Money cut off.
No. I believe when he says my father was going to get in front of these things and he didn't. I
Mhm.
believe that 1000%. He's not lying about that.
Mhm.
But he knew all of this. He knew all of this.
Right.
What better way to distance yourself and be like, I have nothing to do with that? Bring up his whole reason for doing this was his mom, by the way, which he says in the article. This is where it all stems from, and this is the straw over the camel's back. Was them using a clip of his mother talking about her domestic violence situation, but he flipped it. And he said they use it as an attack against her. I watched that hit piece probably 20 times,
And nobody
and there's
talks about
nothing
his
against her.
right.
Exactly.
Yeah, nobody's mentioned Cindy's her name.
Exactly.
Nobody's mentioned Cindy's name. Nobody cares about Cindy, and he knows that. Nobody gives a damn about Cindy. I don't care if Cindy's sitting up in her house, drinking wine bottle after wine bottle, sitting in her bathtub crying. Cindy, this isn't about you. And if you didn't want it to be about you, you should have told your little Christian to keep his mouth shut, because he's the one that
Yes.
brought it to the light.
Yes. It would have just been another hit piece that the Democrats did had
Right.
Christian Walker kept his mouth shut. But
Mhm.
that was his reasoning for starting this entire thing.
Yeah.
And it was just like, once again, we're watching a gay man lash out like a woman because somebody said something about my mom when really nobody said anything about your mom. You realize this is going down quick, and I've been doing good. I've been speaking out for the past 2 years. You're not about to mess this up.
Mhm.
Like I said in the beginning, he expresses the potential of his father's campaign making him look bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to agree with Mo, and I'm going to appeal to feelings here. This is really sad. I can only imagine how Herschel feels. Now, once again, this is my opinion. I could be wrong, but from what it looks like and what I've read and when I look from Christian, it looks that this is a completely self-centered young man who probably does feel wronged by his dad and whatever situation when it went on with their personal, their personal lives within the family. But
Mhm.
he chose to bring it to a public forum to lash out, which
Right.
makes me just not have sympathy for this whole thing. And
Right.
honestly, I'm gonna err on the side of his father. Like, you're being completely disrespectful and ungrateful, bro. Like, this is
Mhm.
crazy. This is
Yeah,
wild.
especially since, like, if you try to look up anything about Herschel Walker and Christian Walker, his dad has
Yes.
been nothing but supportive of him his entire life. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, entire life. Like, his desire to be a professional cheerleader, he put him through school. Like, Christian talked about that before. He posted about that when earlier on in his dad's when he started expressing interest to run. But again, somewhere something went wrong, so I don't know. And supposedly his mom is married to a very, very wealthy, like wealthier than his dad. His stepdad is wealthier. He's like a billionaire, something like that. So it's not about money, supposedly. But I don't know. I just question, like, why would somebody want to ruin their father that way? You know what I mean?
I mean, I can only speak on this subject. I can only speak from experience. And my dad's probably watching, so I love you, Dad. Um, my mother did a number on me making me believe that my dad was the worst person ever. So I can only imagine maybe his mother's doing the same because she went through some struggles with his dad. And who knows what he actually saw.
Right.
And if his dad had access to him, we don't really know all the details, but I can see a kid who feels wronged by their dad taking up for their mother in situations like this and lashing out.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah. I will say this, like, if you're a baby mama out there and you're not with the father of your child, I'm going to probably tell you something that's going to ruffle your feathers, but it's not up to you to tell a father how to parent the child. You don't get to make that decision because you're not with him. So he gets to father the way he sees fit. Now, obviously, he can't be putting your child in danger, right? But you don't get to dictate how a father parents the child. Your job as a mother is to support him as the father and show your child that you support him. Point blank, period.
That's it.
What I suspect is going on with Christian is his mom probably confided in him because, he was probably like her little built-in Judy, and she would just confide in him and probably tell him a lot of stuff that a kid shouldn't hear about their father. And that's where all this stuff is coming from. The anger that he's expressing is not the anger he actually has experienced directly from his father, but the anger that his mother feels towards him, towards her ex-husband.
I agree.
Yeah.
And moms,
all right.
moms, please stop doing that because
doing it.
You're creating little Christian Walkers to be running around this world to become flamboyantly, openly gay men. Although I'm not gay. I'm just attracted to dudes. Since you didn't bring it up, I'm going to bring it up. I was right. And all these conservatives who freaking attacked me for going after Christian a year ago, 2 years ago now. Oh, leave the gays alone. Why are you guys so... This is why we're concerned about them being on this side. Because if he could flip and turn on his freaking dad, I'm sorry. What the hell do you think he's going to do for maybe money? Because this is just attention. Did he get paid for all this stuff? Who knows? But all this is for attention at this point. What the heck do you think he's going to do when an opportunity presents to flip on this side? I don't want you over here. You go over there and you go do your thing over there and go heal. Go do what you got to do. Because at this point, it's a who hurt you situation. Go heal, please.
Exactly. We just got a super chat from Minnesota Accountability. I don't know if that means I got to do a shot, but I'm a woman of my word.
Always got to do a shot.
It says lemon character and baby lemon jumping in the air to do a... Oh, okay. I think we just can't see the super, like the actual... I can see it on my phone. They're giving us a high five. Okay.
High five.
But because they donated a little super chat, we're going to do a shot. Now, you guys.
Weird.
No, I'm going to do a shot. Sorry. Okay. Suni ain't down.
When I get back, I will. I'll call you when I get back and we can drink some more. I'm so mad you're drinking this like it's juice, bro.
Listen, I'm a real bit.
Is it really that smooth?
Yeah, it's a good tequila. This is Terramana tequila, from The Rock.
Hey, The Rock, go ahead and endorse us, and we will put your brand on our page. Just go ahead.
Yeah, okay. I really, you know what? I'll tell you what. I wasn't a tequila drinker at all. No, I'm not drunk. I'm getting there. I will tell you guys, I'm a cheap date, so you guys keep donating like this. Mo's gonna fuck up. Anyways, I was not a straight tequila drinker ever in my life. I'm not a big drinker in general, but this particular tequila, I can drink straight. I love it. It is super smooth, and if you can drink it cold, which I'm not drinking it cold, I'm just drinking it room temperature. Okay, but if I was drinking it cold, it'd be even smoother. Send me cash apps. I don't have super chat. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because what's the name? Matthew Brown is asking. Okay. Where is my super chats? I don't have super chats. If you want to donate to me, you can donate to my cash app.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. We have the cash app here on the screen if you guys want to donate to the show or if you want Mo to take a shot. Either way, if I see money come up on the screen, whether it's for me or not, I'm going to take a shot because I'm down.
She don't even care at this point. She's going to throw it back.
Yeah.
I love this.
But anyway, But anyways, let's get back into this Christian Walker thing. So first, we're gonna play for you. These are from Christian's TikToks. Okay, you guys are gonna get a kick out of this. These are from Christian's TikToks, and this is first him going in on Craig Long. If you guys don't follow him on Instagram, he is a conservative commentator. And great guy. I love him. Suni, I don't know if you love him or not. She gonna cough.
I love Craig.
Yeah, I love Craig. He's my boy. He's a great guy. I've met him in person. And he put out on his story, he was like, Christian, you need to go live with me. And then he made this TikTok that we're about to show, and Christian responded to it. So we're going to show you guys what it said. Oh, shit. Is it not audio? I hate when it does this.
Some class and don't air out little flower child, Christopher Walker, doubling down and kicking his dad after a loss. Show some class and don't air out your family's dirty laundry to the public. Doing it in the manner that you did shows more about you than the person you're critical of.
Your video is actually a perfect demonstration of why many people detest conservatives. Because people like you will say you're against father absence, violence, that you respect women, and then you'll uplift someone who's the exact opposite of all of those things. My father held weapons to my mom's head and to her throat. He's had 3 children out of wedlock, none of whom he raised, actually 2 of whom are minors and who he left to go chase more fame during a Senate race. Oh, and he also funded abortions and lied about it. He drug our family dirty laundry out into the public, but people like you will blame me for not allowing him to lie on my family, my siblings, my mom, who's his ex-wife. You'll blame me for his poor behavior. People like you also like to call yourself a truth seeker, and then you'll get mad at someone for telling the truth. You're not a true conservative. You're a football fanboy, and your bio says you're an ex-convict. And you should spend a little bit more time fixing the man that you are instead of running defense for other violent men.
Woo!
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Hey, look. I know Craig and all these guys feel like I am public enemy number 1, but I'm about to defend you. Christian, someone's past does not predict their future, nor does it define them. I think Craig Long is a stand-up, hell of a good conservative, way more of a conservative than you. And this is what I was talking about earlier. Christian, you knew your violent ass daddy was violent before he ran. You knew all these things when you stood on the stage at Mar-a-Lago, Christian. So while you're talking about true conservatism, you don't embody or give the example of any of it. And although I've been saying it and screaming it for the past 2 years, I'm glad other conservatives such as Craig Long can see, once they start pointing the finger at you, how these gays come out and turn their back on each and every one of us, including his fucking dad. That is insane. That actually made me angry, sitting there listening to this spoiled ass brat have indignant anger about some shit you already knew. You knew this. How you are sitting on social media or on any media company showing and expressing anger of something you already knew and stood behind is absurd. Why is nobody pulling this? I almost said the F word. That's how irritated I am. Why is nobody pulling his coattail? Why did it take for this shit to happen, for people to realize you cannot trust the Fudge Packers? Why?
Suni, you need to make a shirt that says that. You cannot trust the Fudge Packers.
Nobody's going to make that for me.
Oh, gosh.
No one's going to make that for me. I'm just saying, bro. You're a convict? No, my nigga. That shit doesn't define Craig. And I'm mad
Don't
that
say
he
the
even thinks
N-word.
that it does, bro.
Don't
say
say
the
the
N-word.
N-word. I don't like
I'm
it.
sorry. Listen, I'm real black right now, and I've had 2 shots of Jack, so y'all are about to get the hood sign of me. This nigga's tripping. I'm sorry.
Wait,
this is a
2
nigga.
shots?
He ain't black. Boy, I can't believe you just opened your mouth to talk about somebody being an ex-con when you are still currently taking it up the ass. Shut up and sit down.
Oh!
You're not even a man telling other men what they should be doing. Shut the fuck up.
I may have to drink on that one.
You bend over. You telling another man what they should be doing. Doesn't Craig take care of children that aren't his? Doesn't his current fiance have children?
I don't
Or they
know.
don't
I'm
have
not
any?
sure. I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Boy,
I don't
shut
know.
your punk ass up. Somebody need to beat your ass. You're doing way too much talking on the internet, bro.
Yeah.
That just
And
pissed me off.
Craig is he's a stand-up guy, okay? Sudi
Craig
and
is
Craig
dope.
Sudi and Craig have had their disagreements, but Craig is a good guy, okay? So again, Christian didn't have to come at him, but he didn't stop there. He didn't stop there, y'all.
He
No,
didn't stop?
wait,
Oh, okay. It's
hold on,
about to
Craig,
get
hold on.
worse.
It's about to get worse, y'all, okay? So Elijah Schafer, he's a conservative pundit, okay? He tweets something. Christian's gonna show. I think he's gonna show it. If he doesn't show it, I'll try to pull it. It doesn't even matter because it did not justify what Christian shot back at him. You will not believe this. Like we're about to give you the tea. So let me just pull this one up because when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, he is really going for blood right now. He does not even care. He's just whatever he can grab a hold of, he's gonna do it. All right, prepare yourself.
Earlier today, a political pundit blamed me for my dad losing his Senate race. So I exposed him for cheating on his wife. Elijah Schafer wrote, really thankful for Herschel Walker's son for helping Democrats secure another seat in the Senate. Oh, you want to talk on my family business? Okay, let's get to yours. I quoted his tweet and simply said, I recommend you not come for me. Or I'll have to tell your wife how you had relations with my friend at the Turning Point event in 2021 while you were married to her. I don't like cheaters. I followed it up with, this man was fired from his job for inappropriate behavior and also did my friend 4 times in one night at a conservative conference while he was married and my friend didn't know. Get your family life together before you speak on mine, adulterer.
Woo! Lord. Okay, so that's Elijah Schafer. He has the show Slightly Offensive. I think all Eliza commented on was just saying like, thank you, Christian Walker, for ruining your dad's campaign and helping the Democrats to elect Raphael Warnock. Okay. Nothing to warrant breaking the man's house up. Okay. Listen, let me just say this really quick. Okay. So let's just go back to the facts. Okay. Christian's friend, whoever this girl is, was at a conservative Turning Point event and slept with a man she didn't know and didn't know he was married. And you guys didn't see it in this post, but in another post, he revealed that he raw dogged her. Okay. He had no condom on, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. She had sex with a man she didn't know with no condom. Okay. Now tell me what kind of respectable young lady goes to a conservative Turning Point event and sleeps with a man she just meets. She let him hit it 4 times, raw dogging it. Okay. And then she says, oh, I didn't know he was married. I've been to these events. Everybody is somebody. Okay. So if you see somebody, you're like, oh, he must be somebody. He must be a podcaster. He must be somebody. You're not just going to go walk up to some man's room and be like, I don't know who he is. What kind of hoe are you? Nasty. I can't hear you, Suni. You're muted. You're still, I can't hear you. Oh, there you go.
Listen. All I want to do is get up and dance. Listen, I am not celebrating in Elijah's misfortune. I honestly hope his wife already knew. I hope he was man enough to be like, hey, I was hitting some stuff and this is what happened. And she chose to stay with him. Mm-hmm. But this just makes me want to stand up and gloat and sing it from the freaking rooftops. I'm Nicodemus. Okay. This is what I'm gonna say on my first TED Talk. I'm Nicodemus. My name is Suni. I'm black and I'm not oppressed. That is what's going to be on my first TED Talk. Stop trusting the gays. Please, conservatives, for me and the rest of this movement, call out the log cabins because every single one of these people, these gays that come out on the right that do this crazy cringe stuff, they're all associated with the log cabin Republicans. So just for me, just one time, stand together on something such as this and call a spade a spade.
My
Please.
question though, I see you're like very much involved in the very like logical thinking aspect of this. I'm just thinking, did he call his friend and he was like, "Hey girl, I'm about to ruin your marriage. Is it cool with you?" And what girl is like,
Did he?
"Sure." But okay, that's another good question. Because how do you like you brought this up, Suni? How do you know they don't have some type of arrangement?
Mhm.
I mean, that happens all the time. There's couples that have arrangements, and one can go off and do whatever.
Mhm.
Don't ask, don't tell. They don't know.
Don't ask, don't tell.
I don't know. Like it just bugs me because this has nothing to do with him. I guess the stuff with his dad, I can understand because that's his dad. But now you're involving yourself in something that has nothing to do with you. Now you're looking for fights. You're looking for drama.
Jerome.
What Jerome
I
say?
agree with you. Okay? Straight dudes don't have gay boys as friends. But other people will disagree with you. I don't think there is any straight man on earth that is going to be openly friends with Christian Walker. Not now, not ever. Not walking down the street, not sitting. They're not even going to dinner alone because, my nigga, I'm not about to be suspected of doing nothing with your flaming hot Cheeto ass.
Stop saying the N
No,
word.
I can't help it. It is ingrained in my language.
I don't have ungrain it. I don't have a beep.
So stop saying nigga. I can't.
No.
This makes me mad, bro. Why does he even have a platform? Shut his little ass down. Somebody just
Shut it
needs to
down.
hurt his feelings real quick so he can go away. Go take
Shut
a
it
break.
down.
Go pipe down somewhere. That's
Yeah.
what Chris needs to do. That's
Hey, I agree with you. Like Christian, I mean, he's either going to land a show, like he's now got a podcast that he's doing, right?
he's
But
been doing that gay
he's
as F
either going.
podcast.
I think what he's doing is he's recognized that the world is like very much LGBTQ, and he's like, "Oh my god, I could spin this into an opportunity." You know what I mean? Which is fine if you want to spin it into an opportunity, but don't wreck a marriage and your family on the way to that opportunity. That's what makes you shady. Like, I wouldn't be mad at you if, ABC offered you a deal after you done talked about all the shadiness in Hollywood. I get it. I get everybody's got to make a living, but Christian, all the Louis Vuitton and Hermes is not going to fix the hurt that you're doing to people, and you're creating a lot of negativity, and it's not good. It's not good.
It's not. So much you tell him
Christian and
about
I,
yourself.
well, I might tell him because Christian and I, when he's in Dallas, he shops at the same grocery store as me, and last time he was here, I saw him, and
Are you gonna walk up to him?
so
Mo,
me
if
and my
you walk up to Christian and
yeah,
tell him about himself,
yeah.
and
What
I
are you
know
gonna
you
do?
did it and I hear about it, bro, you are gonna be forever
I got street
goated
cred.
in my book.
I got street cred after
Forever.
that.
Yes.
I'm gonna get street cred.
Yes. What up,
Listen.
Abel? I see you. He said, "What's going on about Elijah?"
Oh, Abel
We have,
Garcia.
yes, he is here. Thanks for tuning in, Abel.
Ooh, Abel
We
Garcia,
have
our
a
guest.
fellow, we have. I'm gonna be nice since Abel's here. Abel softened my heart. Christian
He's not
Walker
gay.
is doing.
Abel's not gay.
He doesn't have to be. He was a part of that community and he was reformed from it. That's what makes my heart soft.
Oh, okay.
Christian is being a gay man who's acting like a female. He's being extremely vindictive and trying to cover his tail. Like Amber Heard. This is just, he's the Amber Heard of conservatism at this point. His dad is Johnny Depp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the plan was to say something to him, but I was in my car, like backing out of my parking space, and my daughter was like, "Is that Christian Walker?" And he like walked in front of our car and he was on the phone. So I wasn't about to get out of my car. But if I see him in the grocery store next time, for sure, I'll go up to him and I'll be like, What's up? What are you doing? What's going on? I'm gonna go up to because you know what's interesting that I have found because I've met a lot of these people now in person, and there's very few, like I can probably count on less than these 3, 4 fingers how many people are actually the same as you see them online as they are in person. I'm willing to bet Christian's one of those people that's nowhere near anything like you see online. You know?
You don't think so?
No, no,
Hmm.
I don't.
I tell you, if somebody walked up to me and said that, I would be like, "Who the f are you?"
Mhm.
I would
Yeah.
be floored. Like, who are you?
Yep.
He'll claim you assaulted him. He probably would.
I would too, but I mean, I would be nice about it. Like, I wouldn't be like disrespectful. I'd be like, you know what, Christian, I used to follow you, and people used to tell me not to follow you, and I'm really just like, I would hit him with like the heartfelt stuff. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like something
Yeah.
that you can't run away from. Like, my daughter looked up to you. So,
I'm gonna
that's
shut
what
the
I would
fuck
do.
up. Hey, look, while we're getting ready for the next topic, just know that my name is Nicodemus, and I have yet to be wrong on so many things. Do you
How
hear
come
it
you
in
didn't
the
have that?
background? You can't hear it?
I can hear it, but you didn't have that queued up when I was right about Matariza. Let me do
Come on,
my.
celebrate right now. Celebrate right now, Mo. Get your
I need to get
punches
some box-
in.
I need to get some boxing gloves. Oh, okay. You gotta do it like this,
You got to do like that.
like in the camera. Oh man, I'm shaking
No, I'm
so
gonna
when you
stop.
walk.
Seriously though, it honestly made me mad because it made me mad when Craig said his past defines him, which is why we disagree. I don't believe it defines him at all. But
Hmm.
for Christian to use that as an insult when you bend over for a living was just absolutely out of pocket. Sorry, you're a punk. You can never say
Yeah,
anything about Craig on his worst day.
yeah, for real. Can we skip the next gay topic? I'm kind of gayed out.
Sure, I don't care.
I never thought I'd say that. I selfishly, I want to move on to Paul Pelosi.
Go ahead. We can skip the game. I'm not going to say no.
Oh my God, Christian, shut up. Sorry, it started playing. Okay, so you guys, let's talk about the Pelosi's. Let's talk about the Pelosi's. I'm gonna pull up. Um, did I send us the article?
You did.
I
Do
know
you
I
need me to
did.
pull it
Oh,
up?
I sent us. Listen, I sent us. I got it. I got it.
You sure?
I think so.
I don't think you do.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I got it. I got it. I got it.
We'll see.
Okay, I'm trying to think where I should start. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to start at the Paul Pelosi. Let me give you guys I'm going to start at the Paul Pelosi, start at the son of the attacker. Let me give you guys the update on where we're at the case. Okay? So you so you guys Sudi, shut up. You're being weird. You're
Are you
being weird.
talking? So, like, I already have it. She's trying to buy time. Where's the article?
Right here. No. I'm going to show the news report first, and then we're going to go to the article.
Okay.
So this news report is talking about the fact that Paul Pelosi's attacker is being arraigned in court in San Francisco today. So we can get you guys updated on where we're at. So we're going to play this.
Pelosi's 911 call, parts of that call involve him asking if Capitol Police are around, reporting that he has a problem. A gentleman just came to his house and introduced himself. He wants to wait.
Okay. I gotta stop. Dude, because listen, when I was listening to this, okay. Let me just set the scene. Because if you guys don't remember, David DePape, the attacker, showed up in his underwear. Okay. Remember, he was in his underwear and Paul Pelosi was in his underwear. So he walked down the street with a hammer. I knew you were going to do this shit. It's hammer time. All right. He walked down the street in his tidy whities and a hammer, knocked on the door and was like, "Hey, I just want to introduce myself." And mind you, it's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay? So just visually, just visually get that in your head. We'll continue with the video.
For his wife, Nancy Pelosi. Now, Mr. Pelosi introduced himself as Paul Pelosi.
Okay, so there's Paul standing at the door. The other dude's with the hammer and his tidy whities. Paul's standing at the door, and he's like, "Hi, David D. Pape. My name is Paul Pelosi." Mind you, Paul Pelosi, the husband, the Speaker of the House, decides it's a good idea that when the doorbell rings at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning to walk downstairs and answer it. Let me tell you something. This is the difference between white people and people of color. Okay, we don't answer the door ever. Okay, that shit rings. Sudi, can you back me up on this shit? That shit rings, and you will find us hiding. Okay, we down low. I can't hear you, babe. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I will go upstairs. Oh, there's an echo.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I gotta mute this thing. Give me a sec.
Sure. Is it muted? No. I got you. Listen, I'm going upstairs to look down from the window, and then I'm going to open the window and say, "Who is it?" And if I don't know your voice, I don't know who you are, bro. I'm closing the window, and I'm going to have my gun, or the police is going to be called because I don't know who you are. Yeah, don't be opening your door in the middle of the night. That's stupid. But
not
wait,
in your underwear.
I thought he broke in and saw him in bed sleep. Like where did that
Exactly.
scenario go?
Exactly. Remember, like the scuffle started upstairs,
Yes.
and then remember the cell phone wasn't next to his bed. Who goes to bed without their cell phone by them? He got in the elevator and they went downstairs, at which point he tells the assailant, "I got to go to the bathroom." And the guy goes, "Okay." And then Paul, who left his phone charging in the downstairs bathroom, is able to call 911. This does not make sense. I don't know who's coming up with your alibis, but y'all need to work on it. Thank you, Al. Thank you.
Listen, Linda. Paul Pelosi was having hammer time, and Nancy came home, and it was a wrap. She wasn't feeling what he was doing.
Yeah. I'm just saying,
Right?
like, I don't see how you can walk up to the Speaker of the House's door and just knock on it and nobody. You guys, I posted on my story when this happened a Google image photo of the street that Nancy Pelosi, like in front of her house, and there's at least 4 to 5 Secret Service vehicles. Now, I know she wasn't there, and it's not typical for those guys to be there, but come on. You can't tell me you could just walk right up to the door and just knock on the door in your underwear with a hammer. Let's keep
And nobody
watching.
saw you in that. That's
Go
weird,
ahead,
bro.
Sorry.
No, I'm just saying, and nobody saw you in that neighborhood.
Exactly. But at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I don't know. All right.
Tells him the man who entered said he is friends with the House Speaker. Moments later, you can hear Mr. Pelosi saying he has to stop talking and get off the phone. A couple of witnesses have also been called so far. One of the responding officers and an investigator from SFPD's Special Investigation Division who interviewed Mr. Pelosi at the hospital a couple days after the attack. The prosecutor.
Okay. So I know dude supposedly had his skull bashed in with a hammer. I mean, I guess if that happens, you're gonna a couple days after interview somebody, but you got a head injury and it's a couple days after, but you're not gonna remember shit. And did anybody else did that little switch up of he was on the phone with 911 and then he told him he had to get off make any sense?
No.
That didn't make any sense to me. Because remember the initial reports where he told them that this is my friend. Remember?
Yes. What happened to that?
I'm just saying. This shit don't make sense. People that are running the jury selection for this case, bring me to San Francisco, put me on the jury. Y'all need me. Y'all need me on
really
this jury.
Do. Can I do something really quick? Can we just have a flashback? So I think we should start doing this as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is something we talked. How many weeks ago now? Has it been since we talked about this?
Oh my god! I think this was our
had that
second
whole
show.
Jew show. Was it a second show? That
I
was
think
freaking
so.
hilarious.
It was early on. Yeah.
As soon as it's done uploading, I'm gonna start doing flashback Fridays, bro. Every time we have a show and something that we said in a previous show is right, I'm gonna do a flashback because I remember that show very vividly. It was
We
probably one of the
definitely.
funniest shows we've done. Hammergate was born on that show. So as
Hammergate.
soon as it's done uploading, I will play it. We can do some filler for a minute.
Yeah.
I just think they're good, and
Well, I
here we
think
are.
so too. And we're gonna elaborate on this theory, but let's just finish this video.
Prosecution also played for the court body cam footage of officers arriving and the moments leading up to what the responding officer described as, quote, a man lunging towards Paul Pelosi with the hammer. He shared his account of what he saw afterwards, Mr. Pelosi falling to the ground face down in a pool of his own blood. Now, the hammer was presented as evidence along with other photos of Mr. Pelosi after he was hit with the hammer. The hearing is expected to resume at any moment, the preliminary hearing. During that break, we did speak with a spokesperson from the district attorney's office who said that they are expecting the preliminary hearing to wrap up today. Pelosi's 911
All right,
call.
so that was the end of it.
Wow.
Anyways, yeah, really, really crazy. Really crazy. Do you have the video pulled up yet?
That's yeah.
Flashback? Okay.
I got it. I got it. Oops. I'm fumbling like Mo. She's rubbing off on me, guys. Say a prayer.
I have that effect on. Gay sex fling. This is weird. Pelosi's assailant, David D. Pape, was in his underwear when police arrived, yanked the hammer from Paul Pelosi. So the rumors that it's gay sex fling.
What if it wasn't? What if she walked in and he was like about to get it in with this dude?
And she hit him with the hammer.
And
See, that would make sense. And she was like, "Get your dick out of Paul, damn it!"
This is like totally an episode of Scandal. They used to go and clean up stuff all the time. I'm just saying. They're Democrat, Democrats, they do something strange for a piece of change,
It would make sense that Paul is part of that he's taking a swim in the alphabet soup and Nancy comes in.
That's more likely than the official story. I'm just saying, bro. As you get there, he's attacking him. Come on, bro.
My kids could make up a better lie than that. Like, seriously.
Paul was giving some man, but and Nancy was like, hell no. I support the gays in public, but you ain't about to be doing this. Big Mike converted him. Ooh. That clip is funny.
It's so funny. That will forever be the funniest thing ever. And you know what, Big Booty Judy, I agree with you. How did he fall into a pool of his own blood? A pool? There was already a pool? That was a pool of semen that he fell in.
She was messing that man up, bro. Nancy was mad.
See, Sudi and I still y'all ain't catching on because Sudi and I still put Nancy at the house. Okay, the news puts Nancy on a plane somewhere else in Washington. Sudi and I got her at the pad. We know she was there, and this is the cover-up story. This is the cover-up story. So y'all got to think deeper about this. You got to think deeper about this because why have they not released the body cam footage? Okay, why have we not seen that? They said that they were going to release it. And so far, what they have released. Yeah, but so far, what they have released, the 911 call, didn't match. That story on the 911 call doesn't match what this is saying. Okay, but that's not all. Okay, so now Paul Pelosi, David D. Pape of Paul Pelosi has, why is it not sharing anything? ¿Qué pasó?
It is.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So David D. Pape, his son spoke out, and this is what he says. Okay. Now, granted, this is from the Daily Mail. It's not like the most reliable source, but still, this story is being reported in other places beside the Daily Mail. So he says, for all we know, he was some sort of sex slave. What? You mean exactly what Suni and Mo said? Oh my gosh. Okay. So his son goes on in this article, and I'll put the article here in the chat so you can read it, because I'm not going to read this whole thing. This isn't drag queen story time over here. But apparently his son says his dad lived a very like tortured, abusive life. He was even like, look at the picture. Look at his picture. You can see the oh, this is the son. Look at this. This guy don't look like he's looking for a paycheck at all. Okay. I mean, is that his house in the background? Damn. Okay. But let's look at the pain in David D. Pape's eyes. I guess
Look at that
could be
pain.
pain. That could be a 12-pack of beer, you know.
That
Some
could be. I
weed.
know it's about
He
to
is in
go
San
down with
Francisco.
Paul Pelosi. We're gonna have hammer time. He was. How do
Yeah.
you know he wasn't gazing into the distance and just seeing like, man, I'm really happy. I don't know. He doesn't look in pain here to
Well,
me. He looks pretty happy.
I don't know. Right. He's kind of giving like the Tyra Banks smize, you know, like how Tyra Banks like the smize. Let's smize everybody. Just
Oh
joking.
my god.
Okay.
Smile with your eyes.
But yeah, smile with your eyes, everybody. Okay, so he says his dad would tell him often, and what father would tell a kid this, but he was physically abused by his grandfather, and sexually abused. So,
Mm.
you know, clearly the guy had a hard life, but that would make it all the more plausible for you to be a sex slave to some nasty old man and his, raggedy wife, Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. You know what I mean?
Oh my.
So
Mo, we're right. Do you realize that? Do you
we
realize that
really
you guys
are.
are hearing the truth on this show?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We used to
Allegedly.
be on a show
Sue
called
me.
Truth Will Set You Free, but now you're really getting set the fuck free on this show. Now you're
Stupid.
getting set free. Because we
You
don't
can
have to
set
hold
the
back.
fuck free.
Dude, I love
You
your
didn't just
laugh. I
say
love your
free. You
laugh
said
so
the fuck.
now you're getting set the fuck free. Okay. So anyways, I'm gonna keep an eye on this trial. Look at this. This is the court drawn mugshot
Why
of
does he
David D.
look
Pape.
like Jesus?
Jesus, right?
Why does he look like Jesus?
It's crazy.
Oh Lord.
But he definitely said he wasn't some right-wing conspiracy theorist. That's what he did say in this article. So all that story
I
about him
found that
being a MAGA
interesting.
person.
I
Yeah.
found it interesting that he corrected out of all the things he could correct, he corrected that. I believe that he wasn't a right wing
Yeah.
extremist. I think that this story was
Yeah.
set up because Nancy was mad at Paul, and they can't have Nancy in the news. They said Nancy was there, and they both had hammers, bro. Stop lying.
Yeah.
I have to find that clip. I have to find that clip. It is on the internet somewhere.
Yeah, where they both said that they had hammers. Yeah.
Yes. Isn't it written
Yep.
down somewhere too?
I thought so, but
Ugh.
they could have like wiped that. They could have wiped it from the internet.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
let me
try to
read
find
this.
it.
So it
That's
says,
gonna be my homework.
yeah, look for it while I read this. I'm gonna read this for a second.
know,
Okay,
good
so
idea.
it says he also debunked the idea that the attack was politically motivated. My father had a lot of political views and told me about a lot of different things, but he didn't subscribe to political party, Democrat or Republican. DePape said the two parties are just covers and colors. His son said, what matters are the policies of each individual person. Each individual person is unique and isn't about right or left. That's just a distraction. Gonzalez said he believed his father was a member of the Green Party, so he was an independent person. My father had progressive views. He believed in human rights, equality, and justice. He was against the war. He was a peace activist, hardly a right-wing conservative, as he has been branded. Gonzalez said it has been several years since he's seen DePape. One day, my father got into a fight with my mother and she kicked him out and we lost contact with him. You know, I'm just going to say, Mama DePape, maybe if you didn't kick him out of the house and, let him see his kids, maybe he wouldn't have gone off the deep end like this and started letting Paul Pelosi dig in the back. All right. He described DePape as he contributed very little financially. The only job he had for as long as his son can remember is making bracelets. So somebody making bracelets is a little sus, Suni, is what I'm getting from that. Did you get my joke there?
I did.
You understood who I was talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Making bracelets. Okay.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm just trying to be good and not say his name on camera.
Oh no. We're not going to say his name. Instead, he left
Okay.
the job as the breadwinner of the family to their mother. Taub, who is currently locked up at the California Institution for Women in Chino, I guess that's the mom. Wow, class act, this family. For attempted abduction of a 14-year-old boy, she will be eligible for parole next month. Shortly after Pelosi was attacked, Taub, 53, told ABC that her former partner was mentally ill. She said he disappeared for a year in the mid 2010s.
Wow.
So I'm confused. How is this your daddy and your last name Gonzalez? His last name is DePape and the mama's name is Taub.
Yeah.
No
Why is your
wonder
last name
this is the face
Gonzalez?
you make. Yeah. This is the face you make when nobody's name matches your name. Dang. Oh, wait. Maybe this explains it right here. Gonzalez lives in a rundown Berkeley home with his 17-year-old brother, Daniel, and older sister. DePape is the biological father of Daniel Ed Nebosvad and the stepfather to Inti. All three use the last name of Gonzalez. That's weird.
See,
Okay.
it says
So, that's
all
what we have
Pelosi's.
right now.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Uh,
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Can you hear me?
you. I can hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
I can't find that article, but what I did find was they're saying that he was attacked during a break-in, but that's not what
Mhm.
you just played. I'm gonna shut up
It
about this
wasn't a
story.
break-in. You don't knock on the door and introduce yourself in a break-in.
So why are they saying it's a break-in on all these other articles?
That's how
Man,
it
they're
is.
lying, bro.
See,
They're lying.
they're so lying. It's terrible.
Mm.
I don't
This
know.
makes me think of this
Let
time
us
he got
know.
pulled over and there was another person in the car. Do you remember that?
And that person ran, and we haven't found out who that person was because that person ran from the car.
You
Another
nasty.
sex
It was a
slave?
booty call.
It was a booty call.
Paul's a booty
Everything's
bandit.
pointing to Paul knew this guy. Third person to open the door. I agree. I heard that too. Paul came outside, went back inside by DePape and got hammer timed both. Both were in their underwear.
Exactly. They showed the
I
broken glass,
mean,
but it was outside instead of inside of someone that were breaking in. That was the first thing I pointed out when I saw the story. I don't
Yeah.
believe this story. Paul Pelosi is doing the packing, I believe. And I think this guy probably had some actual drug struggles or financial struggles. And he was offered an opportunity. And here we are. Washington is perverted. So why anybody would doubt this story is beyond me. These are old people with nothing better to do. They already control the countries. They have a crap ton of money. What are they going to do with their time? Go play golf? No.
Right.
They're going to find nasty things to get into. Can I just say this because it's just been itching my tongue. Why are
Say it.
white folks always getting caught doing nasty shit like this? Like why?
Because that's
Why?
what, like, I think every race has their thing, right? This is white folks' thing. They just do weird shit like that. They don't put any seasoning in their food and they get caught doing weird sexual acts.
We only
You know what I
saw
mean?
one gay man. What's his name? What's his name? He got caught
What are you talking
doing nasty stuff in the hotel. Gilliam. Andrew Gilliam.
Oh yeah, the one that had like the needles all laying around and
Yes.
stuff. Oh yeah.
That was the only story we heard. I'm sorry. I'm not racist,
Yeah.
white people. This is just stuff I think about. I think this happens in every black home when you're watching the news because that's what comes on and you hear about a crime.
Mhm.
All of us guess what
Mhm.
the race would be with the person. We all guess that.
Right.
So I'm not being racist, I
Yeah.
promise.
Oh, hey, that would be a fun segment that we list some random crime and like the
You have to
details
guess what
of
race
it, and
they are.
our viewers have to guess the race. Let's just see how judgmental you all are.
I already know what's gonna happen. A lot of
Mhm.
people are gonna be mad at that show, but I already know how it's gonna go down. I already know.
I mean, the thing with Andrew Gillum, I mean, there was drugs present. I mean, so he got himself in that situation because he had a drug problem.
It's not funny, but it is.
It was a heron. It was a heron.
Prayers to Andrew. I hope you got that issue fixed. And
Mhm.
Paul, I'm sorry your wife hit you, bro. I feel bad for you too because you're actually probably recovering due to getting your block knocked off. That's
Right.
You were an innocent bystander in all this.
Yo, listen, I hope that they put this trial on YouTube like they did Johnny Depp, because
They're
this is
not
gonna
going to.
be no, listen. Me to be so on top of this trial, because I haven't had a good juicy trial to watch in a long time. You know what I mean?
You don't?
I got a little burnt out on the Minnesota, the guy that ran over everybody at the parade. That one burnt me out because
Oh.
that guy was bananas. But I haven't had a good trial in a while, and this would be a good trial. I bet you they wouldn't let him take the stand, though. They wouldn't let this guy take the stand. They would declare him mentally incapable, and he wouldn't take the stand.
Gilliam, the crackhead, was beating DeSantis before Trump. I'm sorry, but I thought that was an amazing comment to point out. Just saying.
Yep.
I had to be petty for a minute.
For sure. All right, you guys ready to move on to DJ Twitch, the very sad story of DJ Twitch. All right. So, for those of you guys that don't know DJ Twitch, I'm going to play a little video so that you can get acquainted with who he is. But this is a really sad story. I have some thoughts about it, but it's a really sad story nonetheless. I have followed DJ Twitch since before he was on Ellen. When he won America's Got Talent, or I'm sorry, was it So You Think You Can Dance? One of those shows. I've been following him since then because I remember seeing him on there, and he's just been like a consistently positive person. He's always had a very positive social media. He got into talking about some social justice things on his TikTok, but for the most part, he tried to stay out of that stuff. So I'm going to play this so you guys can understand what happened if you don't know. 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
1, 2.
Hollywood and fans mourning the tragic loss of artist and dancer Stephen Boss, who went by Twitch, best known for his DJ gig on the Ellen DeGeneres Show.
How are you? Did you have a good summer?
I'm great. I had a great summer.
The LA coroner confirming the 40-year-old died by suicide. Twitch was a born performer whose effortless charm and crisp hip-hop moves put him on the map, first on the competition series So You Think You Can Dance in 2008. Then for years, he was an all-star and judge on the show, creating cross-generational appeal. And that's where he met his wife, dancer Allison Holker, on season 7. Ellen first bringing him on as a dancer on her daytime talk show in 2014. He was so beloved, he became a permanent fixture on the show and ultimately its co-executive producer.
Something that I'll always remember is that you gave me a place where I can just be myself. You know what I mean?
Their affection, genuine.
I love you like crazy.
I'm sorry. I was not prepared. I love you.
After his death, Ellen tweeting, Twitch was pure love and light. He was my family. Twitch and Allison have 3 children. Their strong social media presence entertaining so many at the height of the pandemic with videos like this.
Houston, come on.
They also shared poignant family moments. Twitch an active and present dad. The couple frequent professional collaborators, also recently producing the Disney Plus original, The Hip Hop Nutcracker. And overnight, that outpouring of tributes from all over. Former First Lady Michelle Obama posting, Stephen was an incredible force, someone who radiated kindness and positivity. Friend and fellow DJ D Nice sharing,
when I started Club Quarantine, Twitch would always be in there. I literally would smile every time his name popped into my IG live. I'll never forget that experience.
Twitch's final Instagram post just the day before he died, doing what he loved most, dancing with the love of his life. Allison writing on Wednesday, we love you, we miss you, and I will always save the last dance for you.
So that's the story there. So rest in peace, Twitch. Very, very sad story. Your beautiful family will now be without you, and it's a really, really sad thing. But I do want to say there are some really weird circumstances around this. Number one, who, obviously who his former employer was Ellen, and she doesn't have the greatest of track records as far as things that have come out about her and who she's tied to. Recently Anne Heche, who was her ex-wife, I think it was her ex-wife, I think they were married at some point, died in some crazy car accident where she just drove her car into a house, and initially it was painted as she was high or possibly drunk, and then the autopsy results revealed that she had no alcohol and no drugs in her system. So one has to wonder, why would somebody just drive into a house, right?
Whoa.
Like, there's many ways to kill yourself. Yeah, there's many ways to kill yourself, and that seems like a very dramatic one. But when I heard the story about exactly what happened, I'm going to read to you verbatim what it says here in the latest that has come out as far as a statement goes. Is they said here, let me see if I can make this bigger. Good Lord. Okay. So sources at LAPD said that Allison Holker, who's his wife, was stressed how out of character Stephen's disappearance was when she reported him missing. So she told the police that she knew something was wrong with her husband when he quickly left their home without warning. Okay. After accompanying Allison back to their family home, police officials, so let me just explain here. She went to the police department to tell them her husband was missing. Went there, didn't, and if anybody lives in LA, and specifically the area that she's in, like the Encino area, it takes 30 minutes to get to the corner of your street in LA. Okay. Nothing is fast in LA. So to waste time getting in a car to go to a police station to tell them that your husband took off and you don't know where he's at is strange to me. Why wouldn't you call 911? Okay. And I'm not insinuating that she has anything to do with this, but the story doesn't add up to me. Okay. So after accompanying Allison back to their family home, police officials searched the property for any videos or clues regarding Twitch's whereabouts. Now, he did leave without his vehicle. So that was the other thing that was really weird in the eyes of his wife. I don't know if he took an Uber or what he did. Police were considering listing Twitch as critical missing person after Allison was insistent on how odd his behavior was. A 911 call came in shortly after Allison spoke to police, who said Twitch's body had been found with a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head at a motel less than a mile from his home. According to the staffers at the motel, Stephen checked in Monday morning with a small bag and booked just one night. It was not apparent that Stephen was upset, and his body was found after he failed to check out by Tuesday morning. So, why bring a bag when you have plans to off yourself? Unless that's where you were carrying the gun. I don't know. A small bag, whatever. But I still just think it's very odd, these circumstances, and I'll tell you why. Because we've had him. We've had Anne Heche, both of them connected to Ellen. Then we had Nick, what's his name's brother that just died, Aaron Carter.
Aaron Carter
died of a apparent drug overdose, which was very, very convenient because he had previously suffered from drug problems, but he had been clean for quite some time. We have Chris Cornell, who was a guitarist in the band Soundgarden, who hung himself in a suicide. They listed it a suicide overdose of Ativan, but his wife actually contested the autopsy and sued the coroner because she said, my husband did not have drugs in his system other than this Ativan, and she had spoken to him hours before his death, and he had complained that he had taken his normal Ativan, which he had a prescription for, and had felt really weird. And after that, she never heard from him again. He was found in the autopsy report to have 9 broken ribs. So how do you break 9 ribs when you're found hanging?
Right.
Right? Very, very sus. Then there's another guy, and I don't remember his name, but he was rumored to be Podesta's son. He was a close friend of Chris Cornell and actually suicided himself on the anniversary of Chris's death. Maybe somebody in the chat can help me out with that. Okay. What makes Chris Cornell's death very interesting is that Chris Cornell and his wife had a foundation. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, where they were helping trafficked children to escape and to rebuild their lives. So he had access to this world that, rumor has it, Ellen is a part of. So I really do wonder. Oh, and then I think back to everything Kanye has said as of late about sacrifices. Remember, he said Hollywood does sacrifices. My mom was sacrificed. Not that he himself sacrificed his mom, but obviously he had to make a sacrifice in exchange for something else. Okay. He alluded to Michael Jordan's dad being a sacrifice. Other people. All of that together is just, it just gets my wheels in the mind of Mo turning. Because it just doesn't seem right to me. It doesn't seem right to me. And I wonder if maybe, and there was a rumor that Twitch lost a lot of money in a bad investment also was another story that was going around. But it makes me wonder that, did this guy start to kind of wake up to everything that was going on and was going to talk about it, was going to expose people, or maybe just the pressure of knowing what he was, kind of coming to fruition about was too much for him? Or was it just simply mental health? Was all the smiles and the choreographed dances?
Here's my question. My husband leaves the house and doesn't say anything, and I see him walking. I'm going after him. If he doesn't stop and he's acting out of character, I'm calling the police.
Right.
And I'm going to follow you until they get to where I am so that we can deal with you. Now, I'm not telling this wife how to react, but I think that would be any wife's reaction. And like I said, this story is just coming out. So maybe it's a lot of missing pieces that everybody is talking about or that everyone's missing. But it just seems weird to watch your husband leave unexpectedly and know it's out of character and you don't make a fuss. Maybe she did make a fuss. Who knows? And then, like you said, when did he leave?
I mean, I think it was during the day. I don't know what the timing was exactly.
Was it a Monday? Was it that day he left and then she
Monday.
reported him missing the next day?
Yeah. No. He left. On the day that he left for the hotel is the day that she reported it. But what's weird is, I'm sure there's cameras and beds at the hotel, but obviously they're not going to release all that stuff. But what's weird is that the next day there was a TMZ caught, because TMZ listens to police scanners, right? So they're probably hearing the police go to their house. Then they're hearing about this shooting at the hotel. They're sending their people. I mean, this is how TMZ works, you guys. TMZ catches the story. Literally less than 24 hours later, Allison is giving her story to People magazine, and she's already issuing a statement about her husband's death. Okay. I don't know about you, but you're not going to hear from me. I don't give a damn who my husband is. I don't give a damn who I am. That is a very sensitive moment. And my first thought is not going to be to call up People magazine to do an interview.
I'm going to shut up because there's a lot of things I want to say and I want to be respectful to this family. I didn't know this guy. I didn't watch Ellen. So the only thing I would have to say is rest in peace. And this whole thing is just very weird. It's just weird. There's no way I'm going to watch my husband leave in a very abrupt way or a way that I'm just never seen him leave before. And I don't go behind you and I'm not calling the police or being frantic or screaming to my neighbors. I don't know. Maybe I just love my husband a little too much, but unless you get in a car and you just like drive off and I can't catch you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a fuss about you acting that way and leaving. I just am.
I agree. I agree. I mean, I just think it's really weird. And again, I'm not saying that his wife had anything to do with this or that she's complicit in this, but understand, you guys, you know, Twitch was the star here. I mean, his wife Allison, they met on the show, So You Think You Can Dance, but he was the star here, right? You don't
Mhm.
know. Again, you never know what things people have going on in their lives, personally, whatever it is, professionally. I do know that Twitch had just signed a clothing deal. He was doing appearances on cooking shows. They did that Nutcracker show. I mean, they had a lot of stuff going on. Maybe I don't know. There's so many questions here that I have, and unfortunately I think it's just going to fade away into the
Yeah,
sea of stories, you know what I mean? But I'm going to try to
it
keep
will.
up with it. I'm gonna
It
keep up
definitely
with it
will.
like I kept up with Matariza. Y'all weren't paying attention to Matariza, but I paid attention
I didn't even hear
because I
about that
needed
story.
I needed redemption.
Redemption.
Yeah. But this leads us into the topic that Suni's been waiting on
I have
all
not been
night
waiting
long.
on this actually.
All night long. So we love to clue you into conversations that Suni and I have. Are great conversations that we have. Oftentimes they just like come up out of nowhere. Um Wait, can I share the story about when you did the Lenza thing, what you said? Do you
Okay.
mind? Okay.
Huh.
So this is what started it off. And this, you guys, this is me. Like I'm a big softie, and this is just like an insight into how my mind thinks, right? So Suni did this Lenza app thing, that the thing that turns your pictures into these really cool arts of work. And she sends me the pictures, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, Suni, those pictures are beautiful. Like those are so cool." And they really were. They really, really were cool pictures. And Suni says, "Yeah, I never realized how pretty I was." And when I tell you guys that, like, it like made me tear up when I saw that, and I was just like, "Oh, like it hurts me when people allude to not feeling good about themselves, or like, you know, worthy enough or whatever." And not that Suni was saying I'm not worthy, okay? That's not what she was saying.
Mm.
But it was like a little piece of Suni's insecurity was showing that, typically people don't let their insecurity show. And it was like a really special moment. And then we were talking again, and I don't know if you guys have ever heard Suni sing, but she's got a really, really beautiful voice. And truly, it's really, really beautiful. She's got a great voice. And I always like, did you sing professionally? And she's like, never sang professionally. Even Bryson asked, and I was like in Bryson's DMs, and I was like, you need to have Suni sing on a hook. Like she's got such a good song. I mean, a good voice. She's got such a good voice. And he was like, I know, right? And I was thinking in my head, man, all these people know you have this beautiful voice. Like, what are you doing on Instagram? Like bitching about politics. You should be like, oh, you know what I mean? And I don't know what did you talk to the people about that who go through insecurities. I'm going to share my insecurities, but I want you to talk about it.
Yeah. I never talk about this. Wow. It's a bit uncomfortable, I'm going to be honest with you guys. So, when you grow up in the Black community, and this is probably one of the main reasons I don't understand how Black folks can complain about white people. There's something called colorism. When you're darker complected, you're often looked at as the undesirable. Like, no one finds you attractive. All of my cousins, so like my family's a rainbow. My grandmother was Irish and Native American, and my grandfather was Black. And my mother was mixed race. Her father was mixed race. My entire family is mixed race. So I have family members that look just like Mo, and I have family members that look like me. But it's always been a wide range of colors. But most of the girls are fair skinned with longer hair. Not let me not even say long hair, because I've always had long hair. I just have different texture hair. So when you just have all those things against you, and society is perpetuating an unrealistic beauty standard, and I think every woman goes through this, you just go ahead and embrace, like, this is what is. I was never the type to, like, cry about it or make it a point to bring it up in conversation because it is just what was. Like, what do you do? I can't change it. Me
Mhm.
complaining about it is not gonna change it. So there are times, like, because I spent so long being that way, I didn't look in the mirror. I never really paid attention much to my features. Like, people will say all the time, "Bro, you're so pretty." And I'll be like, "Your followers." This is what goes on in my head. Your followers, you like me. Or like, "Bro, you have amazing teeth." And I go, "My teeth don't look straight to me, but other people, they see this person that I don't see." So when I was talking to Mo, and we were sitting down talking, these are the thoughts that I've had. I'm sure any other woman has had them. I just don't, I'm not an expressive person. And when
Mhm.
when I was saying it to her, see, this is why I'm not crying now. I got super teary-eyed. I'm like, "This is weird." Like, I was freaking out when I was talking to her. I'm like, "This is weird. Why am I crying?" I didn't feel sad. I
And I was
didn't
like,
feel like,
"Yes,
"Oh my
cry." I was like,
god."
"Cry. I love to
She's like
cry."
she's like, "What's wrong? Tell me." And I'm like, "I really don't want to. Like, though, this is weird. There's nothing wrong with me." I just had a moment of, "Oh my god, I can't believe I just told this person this. Now they know."
Yeah. But how did
That's
that
what it
feel? Like,
was.
when you told me, how did that feel? Because, like, you're talking to another woman, right? Like, so, like, you're
Yeah.
telling another woman this, and that's sometimes hard for other women to do. It's hard for other women to tell another woman, "I don't like this about myself." How did that feel when you told me?
I felt like I put myself in a vulnerable position because it's like women are catty, right? So immediately I'm like, what if we're not friends anymore?
Mhm.
Like, what if she goes and takes this to people? Am I gonna have to worry? Do I deny this in public? Do I say it happened? Like, do I do this? What do I do? It was just
Yeah.
a very, I don't like being in vulnerable situations. I've never liked being that way. I'm always on, my head is on a swivel in life, in the streets of the internet. So it was just uncomfortable. I didn't like it. I did not like it. And then you were like, "We need to talk about this on the show." And I'm like, I
Yeah.
mean, you heard how hesitant I was. I'm like, I guess. But
Yeah.
then she said, "This is what did it." And I'm gonna be honest. I am an authentic person. Who you see is who you get. There are certain things that I don't feel are just appropriate for the internet, and I don't want people having things to use against me because they'll use it. And one day I might be feeling froggy and I'm gonna leap based on what you said. This is why we need to repeal the 19th. But you said, you were like, "You're not the same way. Like, this is a Sunni I get. And this is not the Sunni on the internet." And I'm like,
I called her out is what she's
"Me?
not saying. I called her out.
You low key did." But I'm like, "This is me." And you're
Yeah.
like, "No, it's not. I see a nicer side of you." So then I'm like, "You know what? Yeah, I've got insecurities like everybody else. I
Mhm.
just, I don't allow my insecurities to rule me.
Mhm.
They might rule my thoughts, but you will never know that. I'm never gonna let you know that they rule my thoughts. You're gonna
Yeah.
think I'm just as strong as the next person." And I don't think it's a defense mechanism. I think it's just, I'm private about my feelings. I don't I don't want to I don't think everyone is entitled or even worthy enough to know your deepest, darkest insecurities or things that you deal with, unless you're in this type of field and people need to be able to resonate with you. I definitely understand that. So if
Yeah.
people need to hear me say, "I'm human, I pinch and I say ow," yes, I get jealous when it comes to my husband. I'm crazy. I will openly say that. You step to mine, it's gonna be a whole nother problem.
Mhm. Yeah.
But
That's
I just
cool.
don't enjoy
No,
that.
I appreciate you sharing it because I think a lot of people, well, I know a lot of people don't get to see, like, the
Mhm.
other side of you that I get to see, and I say I get to see it because it's, like, a really special side of you. I love that side of Suni. I don't, it's not that I don't like it, but I could do without internet Sunni. Like, to me, it's no big deal. Like, to me, internet Sunni is no different than all the other internet people. Okay. Like, yeah, she says stuff that in a different way that other people don't say it, and she's very provoking. But the real Sunni, there is definitely no carbon copy of you out there like that. You know what I mean? So that's why I say you should, and obviously in your own time, and
Mhm.
um obviously it has to come naturally, right? So like me, for instance, I grew up all my life a very self-conscious person. I was overweight. I surrounded myself with like a lot of different types of people, but I was
Mhm.
constantly comparing myself to other people and never really felt like I, matched up. Um, and the weight was a big insecurity of mine. So I developed this, I'm going to be the fat funny girl, like that thing. Cause people would
Mhm.
say, you have such a pretty face. That's code for, but the rest of you is not so
Yeah.
great. So I would get that quite a bit. Um, but it was hard, like it was really hard, never really feeling like I could 100% be myself with the people that I had chosen to surround myself with.
Mm.
But then when I became a mom and had a daughter, and my daughter went through things, and I dropped weight, right? I dropped weight, and I quickly realized that dropping the weight alone wasn't going to fix my insecurities, because guess what, guys? Even though I look like this, I still, like every other girl, go through insecurities, because losing all this weight leaves you with a lot of skin and loose skin, and all the crumbs of who you used to be remain on your body forever.
Mhm.
So I will never forget that. Now I can choose to look at it as woe is me. I have this loose skin. My body's still not perfect. Or I can say it's a constant reminder of how far I've come, you know?
Facts.
So, you can always
That's facts.
change how you look at your story. But I think what felt really good for me, when I really feel like I unlocked a door, is when I started to share all those insecurities with other people, and they would say to me too. Like, I've had that as well. Oh my gosh, you feel that way? Yes,
Mhm.
I feel that way. Um so a lot of like good feeling came with realizing that most everybody you come in contact with is just trying their best. They're constantly trying their best to be okay. You know what I mean? To not let the bad parts show too much, to not let the soft parts show too much. But just that little balancing act that people try to do constantly can be exhausting. You know what I mean? It can be exhausting to constantly have to do that.
Mhm.
But when you realize I'm just going to be me, and whoever wants to stick around for it and help me elevate myself, not do it for me, not make me feel good, but
Mhm.
make me want to do it for myself, that's an amazing thing. And then you really see who's there for you, right? Because,
Yeah.
another part of our conversation was, hey, Suni, like, why do you think like certain people come into your life? Like, how did you and I come? How did we end up that we talk every day? How does that happen?
I don't even remember. I
I
don't
was
even
on a
remember.
live. I don't remember. I think I was on a live. I don't know. I
I
don't
have
remember
no
the moment we
clue.
met.
I don't know. It's been
Yeah,
has it been a year or over a year? I feel like it's
over a
been longer
year.
than that.
Over a year. Yeah.
I don't know.
And yeah.
I just know that like you were one of the people that reached out and was like, "What is going on?" Like you were trying to figure out the whole Facebook troll thing, not Facebook, Instagram troll thing with me, and we
Yeah.
kind of just never
Oh, the
stopped talking.
Trump.
And then you came on the show.
Yeah.
They brought Mo on the show, by the way. They bring Mo on the
Oh,
show
truth will set you
specifically
free.
for me. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And like Mo, I went through this whole thing of should I be myself, or should I just stay in this carbon copy, like you said, of what
Yeah.
conservatives do? And I just shut down for a couple months. Everyone knows this. I stopped going live for months. And then one day I just came back. And I was like, people are going to talk. They're going to say this. I don't even care no more. I don't
Yep.
care. I'm going to say what it is I want to say. And if people like it, they like it. They don't, they don't.
Mhm.
And I think it was because you had shared the same thing. And I'm like, bro, she knows exactly what I'm going through. And I felt comfortable. And I told you
And we're
one
so
thing.
different.
We are different.
So
And we've had disagreements. Like, our disagreements aren't like, ugh, I hate you. It's just like, I don't agree with that. Or you're like, okay,
Mhm.
cool. I hear what you're saying, but I don't agree here. And then we move on. But it's
Mhm.
just the fact that I can be myself.
Yeah.
I'm nerdy I'm super nerdy, bro. I'm nerdy. And she makes fun
Mhm.
of me for it. And it's like, haha, she's girly. And I make fun of her for it. And we
Oh man.
laugh at each other. So I think
Yeah.
it's just being able to just tell someone, bro, this is legit how I feel, and them keeping it, and you know you can trust this person, it's everything. And I'm getting teary eyed because you don't
Aw.
get that in friends, bro. You don't. You don't get
Aw.
that in friends, and you don't get that in family. And I've told you so much, and it's never come out. So I appreciate that shit, bro. Real shit.
Oh no.
I appreciate that.
We weren't supposed to cry.
I wasn't, and I don't cry.
Oh.
I don't cry.
That's right.
But when
Players
when
don't
you
cry.
get friends, just cherish them. And Mo is one of those friends. Like, people talk shit. What? Who you talking about? Like, we're you know? It's just like
Don't
that.
don't everybody be knocking down my DMs trying to be my friend either. Talk about, hey Mo, can we be friends? No, it doesn't work that way.
Oh my god.
No. No, but it like I know exactly how you feel right now because it's rare to like have it's rare and it's such a good feeling to have like friends like that in your life that like you can just like have a breakdown with. And y'all, Suni has told me some stuff that like you would tell somebody that you've been friends with for like 6-7 years. Like she's called me with some craziness. I'm not gonna talk about that because that's not my business, but she has called me with some craziness and I'm just like, are you for
Mo,
real?
look, Mo is Mo is it's gonna sound super homo, but that's like when you find your friend and it's your person and they're like,
Oh
bitch,
gosh.
shut the fuck up. Like, what are you doing? I like that in a friend. I like that. And she be telling me like, bro, you what? Are you sure about this? I think you should just go chill. And then I'd be
Yeah.
like, dang, she had a
Yeah.
point. I need to go chill.
Yeah. But no, we have a really cool friendship. We're complete opposites, which means it can happen. You guys don't have to surround yourself with people that think like you. I think it's a great thing to like be around people that are opposite of you. And can challenge you, right? Like I really feel like we have a friendship where we challenge each other. Huh? Somebody said friend shots. Should we do a friend shot?
Friend
So,
shots, bro.
just so you can
Here, I'm
clear
gonna
the
take a shot of peach tea.
what?
That's all you're getting out of me. Until I
And
get back. When I get back, I'll take more shots.
because you got to go pick up the kids.
Yeah, when I get back, I'll take more.
Okay, to friendship, Suni.
Friendship shots.
Friendship shots. Okay.
Oh my gosh, my face gets so you can tell I've cried.
Oh,
I can't hide
no.
it. I wish
I
I
don't know
could.
if you were seeing the comments, but everybody really, really liked the vulnerability.
Well, this is all you're gonna get, okay? Because the next time she asks, I'm saying no.
No, it's not. I don't do
Wanna
what I
bet?
want. Even if you said no, I'd bring it up. I'd be like, surprise.
Hey, look, I'm gonna pop the shades
But
on.
but speaking of insecurities, we're gonna lighten up the moment, okay? Let Suni get herself back together. Speaking of insecurities, we have a Suni reacts moment. So Suni hasn't seen this, but I
Oh yeah,
saw it, and I as a former chubby girl, which I still have, a little fupa, like a little kangaroo pouch going on because obviously, weight loss surgery.
wait. Can I?
What?
She says, Sunny, do you have a fupa? And I'm like, no.
Oh, yeah. Tell them that story. How I asked you this like a day or so ago. I called you and I
Just
said,
like
"Can I
2
ask you?"
days ago.
Yeah, I asked you
She
a
told
random.
me, "You got a fupa?" And I'm like, no. And she's like, you don't? And I'm like, no. She's like, not even a belly? And I'm like, no. So she's like, if
Bitch.
Kyle were to rub your stomach, would you freak out? And I'm like, no, I would much rather that. And she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, don't come up and like grab my butt and all that. This is the
Yeah.
random conversations we have. And she's like, what? We're talking about this. There's no way. Like, you're weird. This doesn't happen, bro.
She would rather have her stomach grabbed than her butt, y'all. What the hell? What the?
What the? Yes,
We need to get some Jesse Lee Peterson sound bites.
we do.
So anyways,
Oh,
I
wait.
came
By the way,
across.
before you get into this,
Go ahead.
let's say this.
Okay.
Guys, anything you donate to us can go towards equipment. If you want to see this show upgraded and you want to be able to call in, I think it would be great if people could call in, listening wherever.
We
You can
forgot.
donate. What?
We forgot to do the call in.
What call
Not
in?
call in, but put the link so people can join us for
Oh,
conversations.
we'll
Can we
remember.
put it in right now? Can we put it in right now?
Drop it in right now. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, she put it in right now.
But
Sudi, get your
anyways,
ass together.
if you want to donate to us, okay, this money will go to that. And I said that because the soundboard would be freaking amazing to play all these things in the middle of a show. That way we don't have to
Y'all,
like stop and do all this extra stuff.
our show would be so funny. It would be so funny. And you know what? I just want to say this real quick, and then I'm going to get to this video. But if you follow Officer Tatum, I'm so happy for him, you guys, because he is already growing from the office that he came from into a bigger space. And I don't know if you guys saw in his story the other day, he was like touring office spaces. I was like, this dude was literally making videos from his living room with his iPhone 3.5 years ago. And
Yeah.
now he's got people that he's hiring. He's got a warehouse. He's got beautiful offices. Like he's got an energy drink business that he's come. I mean, so much stuff. So like it gives me a lot of hope that like if we continue to put the work into this and just keep trying to make it better and
Mhm.
better, that we can be there too. And like also celebrate people that are getting to where they want to
Facts.
be. You know what I mean? Like
Celebrate
I
them.
think
Yeah.
there's so much to that. Like so I don't know if Tatum watches the show or any of his people, but
I
so
saw
proud of you,
his
Tatum.
studio. I don't know. Is his studio in his office space now?
Yeah, but like,
I
dude, The
saw his
Office.
studio. He was live. I was watching one of his lives and I was like, that's a dope setup. I like that. It was
Yeah,
really nice.
his setup is dope. But now, dude, like they toured and they just announced that they got the space today. Like literally, it's like his office, CEO office, looks onto the warehouse floor so he can see all his shit being made. Like, I'm like, dang, dude, that's so
That's
dope.
nice. That's
So
super
dope. I'm so
nice.
happy for him. So happy for him. Okay. So
Yeah,
I'm
shout out
gonna
to
show you
Officer
guys.
Tatum.
Shout out to Tatum. So I'm gonna show you guys. This is this guy. I don't follow him. It just showed up in my if I win the lottery, I'll invest. Thank you. This is a guy that just showed up in my story. His name is Evan Stay Tatted. And Evan loves the thick girls.
Evan
Okay.
stay tatted.
He loves the thick girls. Yeah, Evan Stay Tatted.
I'm
So
scared.
the caption on this photo is us real men love the belly, fupa, thick thighs, all that. Okay. And then he put a video here that I want Suni to react to. And then ladies in the chat, guys in the chat, before I play this, I want to explain the rules. Ladies in the chat, what would you do if your man did this? And fellas in the chat, is this something that you'd like to do? And then I'm going to share what I think, okay? So, let's play the video.
I like that you're a little shy. I like it. It's sexy. Yeah.
Okay. Did you see that?
That was funny.
Funny?
He lifted her shirt up and said, oh.
Suni, the way he was grabbing it though, like he was like, and he's like, Like it's like a ball of dough.
Oh my god.
And she looks like she's not having
She
it.
was
Like she
annoyed.
looks
She's like, "What the fuck you doing, bro?"
yeah. And then on top of that, like he's all small and shit like behind her. Like it don't look right. You see what I'm saying? Like her
That's not what it
thighs are
looks
like
like. I'm the small one. My husband's bigger than me. Don't that shit.
Look at Judy. Judy! All right, let's give it up. Judy wants a little. Hold on. We gotta get up for Judy. Wait. Where'd
Oh
it
my
go?
god. That was freaking funny.
Judy, 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 big booty Judy. What? Thick Judy, Judy, big booty Judy. Big booty, thick Judy, Judy, big booty Judy. Stop, I wanna see you move it. Yeah, big booty Judy, big booty Judy. Got big booty Judy, that's big booty Judy. Got big booty Judy, that's big booty Judy. Got big booty Judy, that's big booty Judy.
Hey.
Where the fuck
Sorry.
did you find that? I just
put it
sat there and
together.
watched it. This is a bunch of old white ladies.
This is another Mo edit.
Where did you find these white women twerking?
Let me tell you, YouTube. But anyways, let's get back to this. Okay, so I'm not cool with this shit.
Funny.
Listen, I'm not cool with this. Okay, fellas, I haven't heard enough of you guys in the chat here. I haven't heard enough of you guys in the chat. I don't know how many guys are in the chat, but I need to know. Poor women and their arthritis. I need to know, do you guys agree with Evan stay tatted? Us real men love the belly, the fupa. I understand the thick thighs. I understand that part, okay? But what is the necessity to grab the stomach like this?
I thought it was more cushion for the pushing. I don't know.
Jerome said no. Okay, I'm gonna need you. Here's the thing. I'm gonna need you to put your race and your answer. Because I'm gonna need you to put your race. So Jerome, revote. Okay, I need you to put your race. So black, white, Hispanic, Asian, whatever you are, and then your answer. That's what I need to know. Suni, if you had a fupa,
I don't have.
No, if you had. Stop shoving it in my face. That you got a fupa.
Sorry. Okay.
If
I had one.
Yeah. Would you be bothered by your man doing that? I would.
Yeah. I probably would.
Jerome said, you know I'm black. Jerome, come on now.
He said, what is a fupa? It's not a fupa. It's a fupa.
Kangaroo pouch, whatever you want to call it. It's this thing. Okay. So like on a girl, I have one. I'm not going to show you, but it's this thing. It's this part of the belly. Okay. That's what we're talking about. Now I have on like some pants. Okay. But like if a guy was like grabbing this, girl, you ain't doing nothing. Stand up.
What do you mean? No, I'm not going to stand up. I'm not showing my rear. No.
Okay. So that's a fupa, guys. Wait, fat upper pussy area. What? That's a fupa? Oh, that's what it stands for? Fat, but that's way above. What? Okay. No.
He said we call that a pooch.
Okay, a pooch. It's a pooch. That's fine. We can go with pooch. Semantics, people.
A fupa to a dude is different.
Fupa's a fat puss. Okay, so Birdman says, what if the husband loves his wife and she has his kids and that's the result? Yeah. No, for sure. Okay. You can love it, but why you got to pull on it? Kangaroo sack.
Why you got to pull on it?
Why you got to pull on it? You can love it and appreciate it. You know, like give it a little pat, but why do you have to pull and like do this?
They do the same things to your butt. What's the difference? What is the difference? They're doing the same thing to your butt.
I think because it feels good there. Like otherwise, it just feels like, okay, you're literally pointing out my insecurity. Like you're okay. What if you had small boobs? What if you had like really small boobs? and your man was like behind you, talk about, oh, like, what? Like, you know what I mean? Or like, or what if you had some type of like, what if you had a missing arm and he was like flicking your nub? Like, that would be hella disrespectful.
What?
Dude,
Flicking your nub.
Has
Oh my
anybody heard of
goodness.
this Dunlap? P said this to me the other day, and I was like, Dunlap?
What's Dunlap?
That's what I said. I've never heard of the Dunlap.
Sounds familiar. I feel like I know what it is. Is this the After Dark episode? No, this is Mo all the time, 24/7. Okay.
All the
First of
time.
all, you wait till you see the other episodes we have planned for you guys. Just wait.
Oh, Urban Dictionary has a definition for Dunlap. Let's just see what it is.
What is it?
Oh, okay. When the belly of an individual, when the belly of an individual Dunlaps over the belt line. Okay, I'm going to use it in a sentence. Susie has a great set of tubes.
What is this?
He has a great set of tubes, but her Stop. This is hilarious. Okay, let me get through this. Susie had a great set of tubes, but her Dunlap ruined everything. You get out of here with all that. There ain't nobody using Dunlap. That's old people talk.
What? I've done that before. Playing with the girl's lost nub is fun.
What?
You're
you
playing.
Played with you played with the girl's nub?
This episode has officially gone
No,
to
don't end it.
I'm not
Don't
ending
end
it. I'm
Okay.
just saying. What the heck? Y'all talking about
You're
rubbing
nasty.
nubs and why you rubbing nubs, man?
That's so gross.
Who
See,
does
now
that?
for a man, we call that the dickido.
A dicky do.
A dicky do. What is that?
When your belly stick out more than your dicky do.
Okay, well, I don't have that problem, but like,
I fucking hope not. What do you mean? Okay, well, I don't have that problem. Do you have
Like,
a Peter that I don't know about?
no, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't do
Okay.
this to a dude. Like, what if I was like laying down and the dude had like a big old belly and I was like, blah, 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 and I was like, like that would be disrespectful.
I think that stuff is funny.
Dude, I don't know.
No? No, nobody wants a dicky do. All right.
Nobody wants a dicky do?
Nope. No.
So nobody
I don't ever get X-rated, and I'm gonna maintain that about myself. But listen, size matters, okay? And if that's covering up what you got, then I think you should go back to the drawing board and get rid of it. I don't know why people lie and say it doesn't. Yes, it does. That's embarrassing. That you are fat if your belly is over that, unless you just have a micro wiener.
Okay, but do we consider, let me show you like another picture from Evan's page. Do we consider this fat?
Yeah, she's fat.
Is this a dicky do?
Well, she's a woman.
Evan likes it. He says she thick.
Evan's a chubby chaser, so.
Dude, what is it about guys
Clearly.
like this? What is it about guys like this?
They're weird. They had some trauma in life. I'm telling you.
No, I don't think it's weird. I think some
No?
guys just like it thicker. I don't think it's weird.
He said, good God, a beach tour.
Don't be mean. Hey, I used to be this girl, y'all. Don't be mean. I'm gonna cry. You can make me cry. Okay, what about this one?
That's a big bitch.
Dude, but can I ask this question though?
Okay.
If there's any
See, that's too much ass. God damn.
But no, so let me ask a question of the sisters in the chat, okay? How do y'all get this tiny ass waist, big ass booty, big ass thighs, and then your stomach is like this? I don't understand it. Evan's about to lose his mind. I'm gonna get off this one. Okay, here's a dicky do.
Ugh. Yeah.
See, this is a hygiene problem right here.
I would assume so.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, former fatty, this is a hygiene problem. Like this right here, you got to clean all up in there. That's gonna stink.
Hey, to each their own. I'm trying to figure out why you want to mountain climb. That's what? That is a whole new concept I have never heard of until today.
I mean, some guys like it, Suni.
Climbing mountains.
Mountains. I don't know. I have to dig into Evan's page, but he really does like, he really does like the thick girls. Look at this. God damn. Suni, you can't even talk. Okay, let's switch subjects. Let's switch subjects because Suni's getting to the point. Let's talk about vibrators.
Oh my god. What is happening?
All right, guys.
What are you bringing up?
Okay. So the other day I was on Twitter
researching
sports. We're going to talk about sports in a second. I was researching sports and it said Twitter and CVS are trending. And I was like, sorry, did I say Twitter? Target and CVS are trending. Why are they trending? Well, because people are in an outrage that they just found out that Target and CVS sell vibrators. Okay. So I'm going to show you on their website. And I also, if you follow me on my story the other day, I went and I see he wants to know what page I'm on. That's an Instagram page. You don't have social media. Okay. This is the Target page. Okay. So I went to the aisle the other day to show you guys where this stuff is at. It's above the condoms and above the pregnancy test. But here are the vibrators that they have. Now, the reason why this was trending was because Marjorie Taylor Greene said in a speech, what is this world coming to when we sell vibrators at CVS and Target? So my next question was, are people really outraged about this? Because it's not like they have, like this really explicit packaging. I don't even think anybody would really know what this is if they, especially a kid, right? Because people were saying, oh, Target's a family store. My kid's going to run into this stuff and see it. What? Hello Cake vibrating stroker. Okay. Anyways, I don't really think people are going to, Sudi, get a hold of yourself. I don't really think people are going to.
What was that?
I didn't think people were going to get outraged by this, but what? This?
What the?
The picture. Oh my God. Why do they show this like this? Okay, wait, let me tell you what it is. It doesn't really say. Oh, there's a video.
Hi, I'm Donna, your Me Time Maestro at Cake. And I'm going to introduce you to your new best friend, the Vibrating Stroker. This rechargeable vibrating massager is made for anybody with a penis. With its ribbed
gotta love the
interior
music.
and 10 different speeds, it'll take you from countdown to blast off, as fast or as slow as you'd like. It's extra compact, so you can take it anywhere with you, and you only need one hand to get the job done. The Vibrating Stroker is a breeze to clean. It's 100% medical grade silicone, and it's body safe.
I'm dying at the music. Are you dying? Anyways, so I took a poll on my page and it was about 60% said they weren't going to be outraged. But then there was a couple of people that came into my DMs and they were just like, oh my God, I'm canceling Target. How dare they sell vibrators there? And I'm just like, listen, there's no way that your child is going to be able to know what this is at all. Even this thing. Okay. There's no way. What's so funny? What is this? Wait a minute. The trainer.
Okay, I wasn't
LV
talking
trainer.
because I had to mute it. I don't want to.
You guys, do you know what this is, ladies? Take a guess in the chat. Do you know what this is, Suni?
No, I don't. What is it?
Okay, have you ever heard of Kegels?
Yeah,
Okay, do you ever do Kegels?
once.
Okay, once. I'm doing Kegels right now, okay? Kegels are when you're tightening your vaginal like canal muscle, right? You're like squeezing it and releasing it and squeezing it. You're supposed to do it when you're peeing. You're supposed to stop peeing, stop yourself from peeing, and then let it start again, start again. It's basically a workout for your puss. Anyways, what this is a thing that you insert and it does the Kegels for you.
Wow.
Amazing.
No.
It's a pelvic workout. Anyways, I may have to spend some time on this Target website to kind of see exactly what it is they're offering. Because when I went to Target, I didn't see this. But I want to know in the chat, are you guys outraged by this? Do you think that Target shouldn't sell this, Suni? Do you think the Target shouldn't sell this?
I don't think they should not sell it. I mean, if this is online and it's not in the store, I don't see
Yeah.
the issue. It's not like what section is this under? It says vibrators
So
and
it's
adult toys, and what child is
but
going?
there's not a section.
Oh,
But there's not a section in the store that says vibrators and adult toys. It's on the same shelf as condoms and pregnancy tests. But like this stuff right here, they don't have this stuff. So some of this
yeah.
stuff is online only,
I
and
mean,
some of it is actually in the store.
here's the thing: are they going to stop their kids from going into Walmart, seeing all the bad alcohol, cigarettes,
right?
The music videos? You're going to stop your kids from listening to the music? Now, I'm not saying that you can't be enraged, but this is like something ridiculous to complain about. You walk past condoms and vaginal stuff all the time. And you know what else they've had at Walmart for so long now is freaking vibrating rings that people put on their privates.
Cock rings?
Yeah.
Like a cock ring?
I didn't want to say it, so you said it. Thank you.
Yeah.
They have that at Walmart. Any adult who's gone to the condom section, you've seen that. So I don't quite understand why they're flipping out. Like you said, you went there and it's not like it's on the box and you can read it, and it's not like a kid would even go to that section and say,
Right.
I want this here, unless they already know about it. And like, yeah, I would say that this is definitely an overreaction to stores selling what they've always sold.
Yeah. And FYI, Target, I confirmed this with somebody at Target that they have sold those since 2018. So they've been in the store for a long time. This has nothing to do with Democrats, by the way.
Did they play Democrats?
They were like, that's what Marjorie Taylor Greene was kind of alluding to. And she was just
my
like, look at what we're up against now that, these Democrats are in office. They're making all this stuff okay. No, it started before them.
Yeah, chill out.
Yeah.
It's a vibrator. Okay. Look, I don't get the concept of doing this, but hey, if people want to go buy it at Target, then go buy it at Target.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of other nasty stuff you can buy at Target. Go buy that. Why not?
I mean, I can say that if you're a mom and you want one of these and you don't want to go to like a seedy porn shop, which is where you would typically get them. I mean, I know you can go to Amazon and get them, but let's just say you don't want them delivered to your door and your neighbor's seeing it. You pick up your milk and eggs and a little toy for yourself. Nobody's going to know any different. But there's other situations where somebody might be trying to remain abstinent and not have sex, and this is how they're going to do it, so to each their own. I think as long as they keep it discreet and there's not like a big penis on the end of the aisle that tells you like, cock rings this way.
Flick your bean in peace. Go ahead.
Flick your bean. She said that to me yesterday. She said, flick your bean. And I was like, flick your bean? That's so gross. That's like a
Target
gross.
Start selling weed, niggas gonna be zooted. They're already selling Delta 8 in certain stores. So
what do they sell?
Delta 8
in Target?
They sell it next to Walmart now. Yeah.
Oh, like in a store next to Walmart.
Yeah, but they do sell the actual pens in Walmart. You can go buy them now.
Wow.
The battery.
I don't
Just
even know what
saying.
that stuff is. That's like as close to weed as you can get. Is that what Delta 8 is?
Sorta. It's
'Cause
synthetic weed. You shouldn't smoke
oh,
it, by the way. Like, and don't go smoke it. If you're gonna smoke, make sure you smoke the green. You see that here? Smoke the green ganja.
oh my God, don't show that. We'll get banned.
We will. It's
Yeah, don't
tea
ever.
leaves, guys. Hello.
Oh, it's tea leaves? Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
put it in my tea. See, look, I dump it in my Lipton tea, and then I drink it, and all is well.
Was that a save?
Oh, I put it in my tea, Mo.
Oh, okay. We'll talk after. Oh my gosh. All right. Did you
Green
want to
tea
talk?
leaves.
Did you want to talk about hey, like, so real quick, I'll give you guys some stuff to ponder on. I'm not gonna have time to put on the Mind of Mo outfit or play the thing. Because I want Suni to get to this topic that she's gonna get to really quick, but I'll give you guys some Mind of Mo things to ponder on. Okay. This is one that I ran by Suni the other day. And if anybody can explain this freaking coincidence, please do. Okay. How trippy is it that the word alien, ALEIN, is Neil A spelled backwards? And Neil A was the first person to land on the moon. And it spells out alien. And Suni doesn't even believe that that even happened.
That was really like
wild.
You know how long I sat there trying to figure out? I'm like, Neil A. Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's Neil A? And then I was like, oh, Neil Armstrong. And then I told my husband, and he was like, so? And I'm like, you don't find it weird? And he's like, no. Like, I'm like, that. Do you think that's his name? Like, and he was
Dude,
just like, put the weed down. That's what he told me.
I should have my hat on for this, actually.
He told me to put the tree down.
I think it's quite odd, to tell you the truth. Okay. What's that?
Do you think it's a coinkydink?
I don't know, man. That's a hella to have his first and his initial, his first name and his middle initial in spelled out is weird. That's more than a coincidence.
Just saying. I'm sorry. I would consider this like, this is interesting, and I would probably go research. I mean, I'm gonna go research and do all this other stuff, but that was it was kind of jarring for me. I was in the car when I read this, and I was like, what the crap? I felt like my heart skipped a beat.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Exactly.
I think I even said what the F with a bunch of exclamation points, did I?
Yeah, you were like, and I was like, oh, Suni actually liked this one. But then I was like, is she making fun of me? I was like, is she like,
I didn't make fun of you.
I was like, is she actually clowning me? Or does she like, am I really actually blowing her away?
No, that was a good find. Wait, did you come up with that by yourself?
I heard it and I was like contemplating on it. No, I didn't come up with it by myself.
Okay.
How do you, okay, this I did come up with myself. If you were going to throw away a garbage can, how would you actually like a garbage can, like you throw your trash out on the curb? How do you throw away a garbage can? Would they go pick it up? How would they know to pick it up? How do they know that it's not just a garbage can that
Wait, what? Can you
So like if you have a garbage can and you put it out on the street with your garbage, but it's a garbage can without putting a note on it, okay? Do you think they would ever pick it up, or would they just continuously just like leave it at the curb because they would think it was just where you had your garbage?
I feel like I'm thinking too hard because this requires thinking. I don't know. Is there a wrong answer?
No, I was just thinking about it. I was taking out my I was not taking it out, but like I was driving down the street and I was like, and I saw somebody had like something looked like a garbage can, and I was like, I wonder if they'll actually like clue in that that's actual garbage and that it's not just a garbage can that they're putting out on the curb. Like they actually want them to take it. Right?
I mean, they would probably have to put garbage on it. I don't know. Like they would probably have to let them know, like, hey, this trash can is actually trash.
Yeah. Because they
That would
they
probably
wouldn't
let
take it.
them know. They wouldn't take it.
Yeah. Okay, so this is something this is an interactive thing. Okay. When you're talking, you can't breathe out of your nose. So let's try
When you're
it.
talking.
Okay, so let's read this comment. Let's read this comment. We're gonna read this comment. Okay, I'm gonna go first. How do I
Okay.
know if I'm breathing out my nose? Okay.
How do you breathe out of your nose? Okay.
Okay, it's weird, right? Like, let me practice. Okay, this is breathing out of my nose.
You can't talk and breathe out.
Okay, let me start breathing first, and then I'm gonna start
Okay.
talking and see if I stop breathing. Okay, hold on. Give me a second.
Okay. You can't do it. You can't do it. I mean, you can't breathe and talk at the same time. You're not breathing when you talk.
Well, you could breathe out of your mouth.
Nuh-uh, not while you talk. Not while you're talking. Because you can't breathe out or in of your nose or your mouth when you're talking.
You know what's really
Like there's
funny is
no breath coming out.
right now 31 people are trying to do this. This is wild.
This sounds like when somebody told me, I think they told me to turn the light on so I wouldn't sneeze or some weird shit.
No, you look at the
Like,
light.
okay, look at the light and
To
you won't
sneeze.
sneeze. To sneeze or you won't sneeze? Did they tell me the
If
wrong thing?
Yeah, it's if you like feel a sneeze coming on, like you know how sometimes like you're like, oh, I feel like I have to sneeze. If you immediately look
Mm.
at a light, it'll make you sneeze.
It's not working, Mo.
You
I
can't
just looked
talk
at
and breathe
the
out of your nose.
No. I can't.
Why is that? Like you just like I can't even bring myself to actually talk because I'm so trying to like breathe through my nose.
I can't.
Oh my god. If
Breathe out of
anybody
your
in the chat can do
can't do
it,
it.
we'll give you the link to join the show so you can demonstrate.
Can you do it? I cannot. I don't think anybody can do this. I think it's just something that you can't do, but someone
Yeah.
noticed that you can't do it. But I
Yeah.
think this is low key stupid though, because we all hear rappers when they're rapping, right? Bust around. That lets me know you're not breathing when you have to take all that air in.
Well, they're doing like staggering breathing.
Hmm.
So they're actually taking tiny breaths in between all those things.
So they're taking in, but they're not exhaling. Is that what's happening? Or are
Well,
they
it's like
exhaling with every time they talk?
yeah, like I could only explain it like from a musician standpoint because I used to play wind instruments
Mhm.
or like brass instruments. Like when you're playing and you know you have to like do like a very like complicated set of notes where you're not going to be able
Mhm.
to stop and breathe. You do a big breath and then you do like these very short staggered breathing in between the notes and it's like a minuscule breath but it's enough so that you
Oh,
don't like
okay.
pass out. Yeah.
Okay. I played the recorder when I was in kindergarten in like 6th grade, so I get it.
Yeah, the recorder. No, I'm not a real blonde. As you can see, my eyebrows are brown. That is the color of my hair.
Nobody blonde has blonde eyebrows though.
Yeah. Here's my here's my roots. Actually, there's some people here.
Really?
Look. There. The truth. The
That's an
truth.
interesting fact though. Random thoughts with Mo. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
random- yeah.
I'm gonna be
I'll try
trying
to
to
have
do
better
that
ones.
all day now. And you know how many people are gonna go around doing that? That's so freaking awesome.
Tell your kids. It'll keep them busy.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
Nah, because they might never mind. My kids are on another level. They might actually pass out and I'm gonna freak out and be like, you told me to do this to them.
And they're gonna be like in the back seat. Dude, okay,
No.
so do you have this video of this chick, this
I
pregnant chick who got
do.
killed?
Okay, disclaimer, okay? Because all the nigglets, I can't say the word, so I gotta say nigglets. are going to be watching and are going to say that I'm specifically pinpointing targeting because this person is black. I am not. I just want y'all to listen to this clip. I'm going to give you the context. This girl was in a relationship. Her boyfriend ended up killing her. They're blaming domestic violence on the situation. But when I heard this portion of the video, I completely changed my opinion, and I want to see what the rest of you think.
3 of those major charges. As for why this happened, Lloyd's father says the third child, the one that she is pregnant with, was not Johnson's and that she was planning on breaking up with him. So that is his best guess as to why this happened to his daughter.
An official motive for the crime has not been released by police. Family and friends remembered her by going to the scene where she was found to release balloons in her memory.
Mother who lost her life is being honored on what would have been her 28th birthday. Andrea Lloyd was pregnant with her third child when she was brutally murdered. Local 10's Janine Stan with us live now in Homestead with how loved ones are remembering her tonight. Janine.
Okay. Now, I just told you she was with a man for over a decade. Her youngest is 1 year old. She is pregnant 6 weeks with another man's baby, and she was in the process of breaking up with the current boyfriend who murdered her. Now, I know Mo gets this, but people in the chat, does this not make you go, you drove this man to literally off you? Not saying that he's right. I'm not saying he's right. He's wrong. You should have way more emotional control. But you're with a guy, you're trying to break up with him, but you somehow end up pregnant in the process of trying to break up with him. To me, that sounds like she no longer wanted to be in the relationship, and they're using domestic violence to cover up the fact that she was thotting and bopping before she unfortunately met her demise at the hands of her children's father, one of them.
The autopsy said that she had been, I think she was 6 weeks pregnant. So like a month and a half. That's cutting it a little close.
You don't just end up pregnant randomly.
Yeah.
While the baby is 1. Just think about that for a second. 12 months, maybe a little older, and you're 6 weeks pregnant with another person's child.
Mm-hmm.
How did she know it wasn't the boyfriend that killed her? You talking about the father? Well, they all knew because she was breaking up with him and she moved on to someone else.
Yeah, and he admitted to it. I think he admitted to it.
He did.
Mm-hmm. He turned himself in or something like that.
He said it would definitely push someone close to the edge for sure. Exactly. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like, the video is just like domestic violence. And then as soon as I heard that, I was like, I don't believe there was domestic violence now. I think maybe he might have been, like they said, well, he got really weird and he was checking on her and didn't want her to go here, there, everywhere. Well, she's 6 weeks pregnant. Their youngest is 1 year old. He probably was like, where are you going? When are you coming back? Popping up at things because you were clearly cheating.
Yeah.
But why make it seem like the guy is being physically abusive because he's checking for where she is and she was clearly creeping?
Well, I mean, I guess what they did was they lumped up the abusiveness into the murder.
So he was physically abusive outside of that.
No, I'm saying
I'm gonna look more into the story.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem like, from what the family was saying, it doesn't seem that he had any prior history. It just seems like, oh, all of a sudden he snapped. But the dad said that her dad said, oh, I don't think that baby was hers at all. I don't think that or it was his at all. I think he found out that wasn't his child.
And that's why he did it.
You never know. I mean, like, because the story was that he went to her place of employment and, kidnapped her.
Mm-hmm.
You never know, like, how things go down. I mean, that's how you hear about it on the news, but it could have been like, he finds out this baby ain't his. He goes to her work and she's like, okay, let's just go talk about it somewhere else. And she leaves her place of employment. They drive off side of the road, get into a fight. He snaps and hits her. And oh my God, I just hurt her. And then, he makes some bad choices from that point on. You don't know. Like, I'm not excusing anything he's doing, but I'm just saying, like, I don't appreciate
Right.
how the news likes to paint these situations.
I don't either. I think men are being used at the mercy of media to become the shit end of the stick. And anytime there's a crime of passion and a man is involved, it's got to be some domestic violence. The woman can't possibly do anything. Like we can understand when women kill men and then they give their story and we're like, oh, I can understand how you would do that. It drove you
Mm.
crazy. It was a crime of passion. And in fact, statistically, more crimes of passion are committed by women, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
I could be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, more crimes of passion are committed by women, which would also lead to what I'm going to say, what I always say, repealing the 19th, because you're not even in control of your emotions in situations such as this. They say they have video camera footage of him beating her up and dragging her out of the home, but that hasn't been released. So who knows if
Hmm.
they actually have it, because we're still waiting for the body cam footage of Paul Pelosi.
Yeah, right, exactly. You know, this makes me think, now that you're bringing this up, this makes me think of what was the name of the little girl that just recently got killed by the FedEx driver? Somebody in the chat
FedEx
will drop
driver.
in there. Yeah, so there was a little girl here in Texas that her mother reported her missing, and they found the girl dead a couple of miles away from the house. Come to find out, the FedEx driver that was delivering a package to the house said that he accidentally hit her with his truck and he put her in the van. She was still alive, at which point she said to him, "I'm going to tell my dad," and he killed her. Okay. Now, here's the interesting part. See, Mo is the girl you want to go to when you want a good conspiracy. I don't want to say conspiracy, but the you want to go to somebody that has a different way of looking at this, okay? Because the way
Mhm.
the news paints it, I never believe off the bat. The mother of this girl who was with her was not, in fact, her mother. She was her stepmother, okay? The father was traveling out of town and they lived in this very like rural part of Texas. The kids that they had lived in this like shack off the side of the house. It was a
Mm.
mess. Like the volunteers that searched for this little girl said that where they lived was not a good place. And it was just, you know, whatever. But the biological mother lived in Oklahoma and she sent the little girl to visit her dad for the Christmas break. Okay. What I think happened is I think because old boy was out on business trips, the mama was at home having extramarital affairs. Her boyfriend was at home delivering a package and the little girl caught them. He goes to leave. She hits him with the
Mm.
van and or whatever, or she goes, "I'm going to tell my dad." And
Mm.
something happened there. That's what my gut tells me happened because I'm not buying. See, this is the thing. Okay. I know that there's evil that exists in the world. I know that there's outright evil that exists in the world.
Mhm.
And this probably sounds terrible coming from me because I'm a woman, but I feel like women are more capable of harebrained ideas and mixing stories up than men are. You know what I mean? Like I feel like if this dude legit like hit this girl by mistake, he would have been like, "Oh my god, I got to take her to a hospital.
Yeah.
I got to knock on this door and you know, tell her to call 911. I didn't know the little girl. I mean, if it was legit a mistake, I didn't know this little girl was behind me. Like I accidentally hit her,
Yeah.
you know? Now the story was that the little girl got into a fight with his stepmom and she stormed out of the house,
I heard that too.
right? So what was the fight? Was the
How
fight
old is
about
she?
she was like I don't know, she was like 10. She was real young little girl.
What child? I've got 3 children. Maybe my kids are just well behaved, but what kid storms out of the house? And
Exactly.
like you
See, I feel
said,
that. Mhm.
unless they're that's weird, yeah. That's weird. What child storms out of the house and what are you arguing with the child about for her to storm out?
Right. She was 7 years old. That's what she was. So or 8 years
That's
old.
7. Ain't no 8-year-old storming out of a damn house.
Listen, you are getting your little neck snatched back by your ponytail if you storm away from me while we're having a conversation or an argument or whatever it is. I'm gonna snatch you right back in this house real quick. Supposedly her mother let her storm out, or her stepmother let her storm out. She went on to cook dinner, and then she couldn't find
What?
the little girl. Yes, I'm telling you,
Yeah, I'm
this
not.
shit doesn't make
Nope.
it's sus. I'm telling you, it's so sus. So, you made me think of it with this story because I was like, I just think about this for a second. Like, men just don't be like, oh, you slept with some other dude. I'm about to snap and kill you and my baby. I bet you she was saying some disrespectful ass shit to him. Like, I guarantee it.
Yeah, I do. I definitely I think instances like that where men snap, and I think this I agree with you. It's more common for
Mhm.
women because men
Mhm.
are more logical.
Mhm.
And maybe it's changing since more men are being raised by women. Maybe
Mhm.
they're taking on their mother's nature, like
Mhm.
Jesse Lee Peterson talks about, and they actually
Yeah.
are lashing out in these ways. But a lot of these stories just sound some of this stuff just sounds too made for TV.
Yeah. It really
Like,
does.
is this the defense coming up with this, or is this authorities just reporting on what they're being told? Because didn't this
Yeah.
happen like like 3 days ago?
No, it was like a week or two now.
That's
Yeah.
longer. Okay.
Yeah. A week or
Okay.
two now. Mhm. Hey, you
I
said
thought maybe
Jesse.
he kidnapped her and sexually assaulted her, but I didn't hear anything else.
That's what they thought. Like, that's what they thought had happened, that the FedEx guy had done that, but then he admitted to hitting her. Or that's what he said happened. Um, hey, off topic. You mentioned Jesse Lee Peterson. Like, I kind of feel like I could get him in for an interview. Should we interview Jesse Lee
I
Peterson
would
if I
love
could
it.
get it?
What the heck yeah? We
What
could talk to
the
him about betas all day. I would
Hey,
love to talk to him.
do you know the theme song? You know the Somewhere in the World Today. You know that song that plays all the time when his show starts?
I know the song, but I didn't know the actual song. Like I didn't
We
know it
got
was a song.
we got to sing it for him. I know we can find a way.
You can sing it. I'll watch you sing it. I'll be
No, you're
supportive.
the singer. This is gonna be your breakout song right here. Sing it. Somewhere
Absolutely
in
not.
the world today.
Absolutely
Men
not.
have gotta stand up strong. Make the truth about themselves to understand what went
I have
wrong.
never heard this song.
You're not a Jesse Lee Peterson fan. What are you
This
talking
is not
about?
the Fallen State song. Have I never just recognized the lyrics?
Wait, you don't listen every morning to Jesse Lee Peterson live?
I catch the clips. I don't know. Do you know what time that is for me?
Oh. Oh, never mind. I watch the whole show every morning.
Oh no. I catch the clips.
Yeah.
I don't watch the whole show. It's rare if I watch. I have to be doing something to sit and watch
Okay.
the whole live show.
Well, we need to practice that song because I think he would love if we sang it.
Hmm. Did y'all hear about the AI accidentally making nudes? Yes, I talked about it last week. You guys missed it.
You broke the internet? What broke the internet?
Said you sing like an angel.
I do?
You
Is he
sound like a
being
mix between Fergie and Jesus Christ.
like, do I sound like good enough to sing at a Whitney Houston tribute?
She didn't get
Like
mine. She
J-Lo?
didn't catch mine.
Oh, what'd you
You
say?
didn't. You sound like a mix between Jesus and Fergie.
Oh shit.
Do you- I forgot you've never seen Step Brothers. Can you please watch it so I can
No.
stop saying things and you don't ever get what the fuck I'm saying?
Listen.
Please.
You know
Mo,
that I don't watch those types of movies.
what is those types? It's a comedy.
Those types.
It's Will Ferrell's in it.
I don't watch those types of movies.
Oh
Okay,
my god. I'm done.
here it comes right here. Listen. To understand what went wrong. Stand up. Can you?
I'm not singing that shit.
Can you please? What up, Liddell? Can you
No.
please? Liddell, we've been going on here 2 hours and 40 minutes. Come on, dude. We are your girls, man.
No.
Okay.
No.
We can sing this song. What the? Look at Judy. Judy said, what
The
the?
only way I'm singing is when I sing on the track with Bryson, and that's going to be my only final time singing. So
What
anytime
if
you guys want to hear me, you're gonna have to play a record because I'm not singing again.
what if I had Bryson like write a track for you to sing and then you audition live on the show?
Audition?
Yeah. And yes, wait, Birdman, yes, I do sing it. I be driving in my car every morning. I know we can find a way. I'm singing church songs all the time.
Me and Mo need our own car show, man. Come
Yeah.
on.
We'd be
We need
so good in the
cameras in our
morning.
car. Yes.
Oh Lord, you don't want camera. Dude, cameras around me, my day to day, y'all would think it's crazy.
It would be funny. Hey Judy, what up, Liddell? This is my friend, and she's trying to coerce me into doing something that I don't want to do.
If you don't
No
sing, I'm gonna
means
sing.
no.
What if you and I do a battle? Like Bryson writes the hook and then like I audition against you. What if we do that?
Do you think
'Cause I'm
because
not-
you make it competitive, I'm gonna be like, yes, let's go?
Yeah. Well, because it's not just
Not
gonna be
happening.
you, right? And then you're gonna have me and I can't really sing. So like
I cannot believe you.
it's gonna automatically. I think that would be an awesome show. I think I should pose the idea to Bryson. I'm gonna get in his DMs tonight.
Oh, again?
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, we have an idea. This is gonna be like a singing competition. I mean, obviously I'm not gonna win. Bryson's never gonna put me on a record, but like he already likes the way you sing, but now we need to put it publicly out there.
See, look, you think she's bribing me with you will come out victorious.
Yeah, you will. Mo get
Just
her
do
dunk
it.
first, and then she might get her drunk first. Listen, I'm not drunk now, and I'm singing for you guys. I'm just not,
See?
listen, I'm embracing who God made me to be, and this is it. Like, I'm just silly. I sing this song in my car all the time. And I always think I got to mention this to Suni because we got to practice it. Can you just sing the first line with me? Somewhere in the world today. So, now you sing it. Can you sing it? Put your glasses on so you can feel more like.
Why are you doing this?
Do it. If you had to sing that,
y'all gotta get
somewhere.
these fire ass barbecue Cheetos.
Look at Birdman said shots. She can't do shots, but I'll do a shot.
I can't do shots.
Somewhere in the world today. Come on, give it to me.
Somewhere in the world today.
No, that's not how you sing it.
There
Sing
we
it
go.
how you no. Sing it how you sing when I come on this in the studio and you don't know I'm here, and you're like talking about. Whoa,
I know you're not there, which is why I'm saying
but I
the
am
way
there.
I
I'm
do.
listening. But I am there. I'm listening.
La 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 la. There you go. Won't happen again.
Ooh. Now sing. La
No.
la la la. Somewhere in the world.
If you get enough shots in me, bro, I will sing. If you get enough alcohol in me, I'm gonna sing.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start dancing. That's how it works. Bro, when I drink, a whole nother me comes out.
What?
I have like superhuman power. I don't know where it comes from, but liquid courage is real with me. It's real.
Okay.
She's gonna get ideas.
Then you know that what we have to do is you have to start dancing.
Dance what? What, like that? Hit the folks.
Come on. Come on.
I got enough liquor. wait.
Stop.
Oh,
I
work
wanna
it.
see you move it. Yeah. Big booty
Why you
Judy.
quit?
Big booty Judy. Got big booty Judy. That's big booty Judy.
Nothing
Got
on
big
that.
booty Judy. That's big booty Judy. Got big booty Judy. That's big booty Judy.
Come on, you gotta dance.
I'm not drunk enough for this.
Okay, let's sing. Somewhere in the world today,
I already sang. I'm done with you. I
men have gotta
already
stand
sang.
up strong, make the truth about themselves to understand.
That's how we're closing the
what
show,
we
y'all.
want.
Listen to this.
I know
beautiful
we can
voice.
find a way. I know
Praise the
we
Lord.
can find a way. Come on. I know we can find a way. Come on. Stand up. Stand up.
Sit down.
Look at Shanye said, "What the heck is going on? Does Liddell know about this?"
He doesn't. I'm kidding.
This is just the end of the night shenanigans. This is how it always gets.
Mo's birthday, all right? Mo gets a
It's
special
my
pass.
birthday. Well, it's my birthday tomorrow.
Technically, it's about to be your birthday,
And
like
nobody sent me any cash apps.
12 minutes. Nobody catched at me.
I am neither a Gemini or a Leo. I'm a Sagittarius, which is why I'm a party all the time. I'm a fun person. She said,
So am I.
Never mind. What is yours? You know what? What is your sign?
I'm a Virgo.
I attract Virgos all the time. That's wild. Okay, my dad is a Virgo. Yeah, my dad is a Virgo. Like, I attract Virgos into my life. Happy birthday, Mo. Thank you, Liddell.
Attract them how?
Like I draw Virgos into me. I don't know why. Because Virgos are very like controlled people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm out of control.
Draw me near. Yes, this is Restream. Nearer, precious Lord. Virgo gang. I don't know anything about Virgos, guys. So when people say that to me, they're like, "You're a Virgo." I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Oh my God, I can tell. You're a earth sign. You're very relaxed. You're chilled. Like you said, you guys are controlled." And I'm like, I did not know what that meant, but thanks for educating me. I never got into the astrology.
Astrology, yeah.
No, I never got into it.
Everybody likes a Sagittarius in their life.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
Fun. What makes them so special?
We're fun. Like we can like morph. Like we can fit in everywhere.
I'm gonna meet a Sagittarius and prove you wrong.
Why?
I'm kidding.
Why?
I don't know anything about this.
You're a stable
I'm a stable Virgo. Am I? Am I really? I could not believe you got me to get emotional. That was embarrassing.
I thought it was great.
It was really embarrassing.
Now, hopefully nobody clipped it and they're going to like put it on some.
Oh, Suni's crying. She's never had friends. That's what they're going to post.
Yeah. They're going to be like, Suni posts about her emotional and physical abuse. That's what's going to be.
She admits that she dealt with colorism. See?
Yeah.
Conservatives have been lying to you.
Big Booty Judy. Anybody else want a theme song? You gotta come through with some type of uniqueness. Judy came through with her name, and that's what got her the song, Big Booty Judy. Take that damn picture and show it to your mom and them. Is that what he says? Show it to your mom and them.
Show it to your mama and them. What up, Liddell?
Liddell had a show tonight. That's why he wasn't here earlier, you guys. I saw
Oh, I'm sorry. We did take up your show. I didn't even think about that. I had to be more mindful of that. I didn't even think of that. I forgot you had a show tonight. I'm so sorry.
Liddell, was it your part 2 to your Deion Sanders talk? I got to go back and watch that.
Yeah, because that was a good one. I watched it like 3 times now. And I watched it with the hubs.
He's doing a part 2.
I'm going to watch it with the hubs. He's going to do a part 2?
I think that's what he did tonight.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely not on purpose. We were just like, I can't do it. I couldn't do it when we were planning on doing it. And I'm like, hey, let's just do it today. And we agreed to do it.
Yeah.
That's my bad. Because it's Friday for me, Thursday. Yeah, won't happen again. I promise. But shameless plug, please go watch the boss, Liddell, talk about Deion Sanders and everything in the economy and real estate. The Counter Move podcast is a really good show. I enjoy it. I get to hear the stuff before you guys get to hear it. Follow the Instagram and follow his YouTube page. I'm pretty sure it's Liddell Bugs. And tune into the show every Thursday.
Wait, don't cut off yet. I forgot to preview for you guys. Next week, we are going to have Sports Talk with Mo. I know you guys have been waiting. I know you guys have been waiting on this. Suni, give them a preview as to what they're looking forward to. Because Suni gets to hear my sports talk. I often call Suni and I'm like, yo, did you see this game, dude? Did you see this game last week? Like, did you hear about Peyton Manning? Did you hear about...
Do you hear the ridiculousness of this talk? Why can't all the players be eligible to catch the ball? I'm like, do you know how football works? And she's like, not really. So then I explain it and I'm like, every player has their part. You got the defense, you got the offensive line, you got the linemen, you got the DBs, you got the safeties, right? They all play their role. They can't all be eligible. And she was just like, I don't even know what you said, but yeah, no. And then she proceeded to talk about the fabric of baseball pants. And I'm just like, who talks about this?
Yeah,
when it comes
because
to sports.
I went to a sports store this last weekend to because I had to get footage to film my intro. Because you guys know I don't do any segments without an intro, right? And I have to do an intro. And so I went and I put on a football uniform, full on pads, okay, a baseball uniform, a referee outfit, whatever you call it, uniform, basketball. I think that was it. Yeah, that was it because the people at the store thought I was crazy. And I was like dying. Okay. And I will just say this. I understand why baseball players have no ass. Okay. Because because baseball pants are so unflattering to anybody's body. Okay. I have a booty. Y'all saw I have a booty. Okay. These baseball pants were terrible. Like you can't breathe in them. They don't have a good waistline. They don't give any good shape. I don't know who does the craftsmanship on these things. But you guys, now I will tell you, ladies, if you guys want a really good pair of Spanx, go to your local sports store and buy a pair of football pants. Is that what they're called? Football pants? Or is there a special name for them?
They're called football pants.
Okay, football pants. Ladies, they do amazing things. Okay, I'm trying to see. Can I even get in here to my WhatsApp so I can show you guys a picture? They do amazing things for your body. I'm gonna see if I can pull up a picture of me if I have it in here in these pants. Okay, so if you want to see me in a football outfit, this is a sneak peek. You're about to see, but these pants like do the damn thing. Okay. Did I send you the pictures, Suni? I did send you the pictures. They do the damn thing. Okay. They suck in your thighs, all this other stuff. However, the pants that I put on, I think were a size large because they have like, they're stretchy, but like they have like literally not a lot of play. And I was sucked into the max. Ladies. They're not as high waisted as I wish they would be. But what I was wondering was like, you see these really big guys on the field, and I'm thinking to myself, like, how do they get in these pants? Like a shoehorn? Like, how are they getting their ass and thighs in these pants? I don't know. Suni's checked out. She's left me here. If you guys feel me and you know what I'm talking about, if anybody out here has played football and you know, let's see. Okay, the pictures. Let me see. I think I have the pictures here.
I did not check out Mo.
Okay. I don't want anybody to clown me about these pictures. Don't clown me because you're literally seeing like the preliminary. But this is
You
me
don't
in.
look like you can be clowned.
Look at this. Do you see the shape, y'all? Now don't talk about my socks because I'm not trying to hear that shit.
What's wrong
Don't
with
talk
your
about my
socks?
socks.
Nothing.
I mean, you don't wear your socks scrunched down. Okay, but
Why
you
not?
guys, look at the shape that these pants gave me,
Oh
right?
my god.
Okay, this is not my body. This is like whatever number 60 this is on the Cowboys. They had this like this figurine there and you just got behind it. Here's the basketball outfit. How cute is that? Now, I personally would have done like a little crop top. Like that's not how if I played professional basketball, it wouldn't even be about that. Oh, here's me with the full-on getup. What do y'all think? Bottom of them socks black. I don't think I can zoom in. Oh, you can zoom in. Okay. There you go. Baseball. Here we go. Cute, right? Do you guys think I could hack it in professional sports? What are you trying to see? Look at this. I can't zoom in on the pants any more than this, but yeah. Oh yeah, referee. Look at that. Okay, so these were like a huge size pants. I was like holding them in the back. But don't I look legit? Don't I look legit? You guys, come on.
Oh my gosh.
Do you
What
love
have I
it?
gotten myself into?
So I'm trying to really like tempt you guys into wanting to watch this sports segment show of me. It's not like your typical sports ESPN, like I'm going to comment on games and shit like that. No, no, no. Mo always comes with new shit. Were you going to say something?
No, I'm listening.
Sudi's like, you literally did not talk about sports at all. You talked
Is this not a sports segment?
No, this wasn't. But I was telling people like what it was like leading up to like preparing for the sports
But
segment.
you're not going to be talking about sports in the sports segment.
No, but I really am. So okay, this is how we're
So
gonna do
are
it,
we
guys.
going to can we cover the Super Bowl? I need you to make this agreement now. Can we cover the Super Bowl?
Is that coming up? When does that come up? When is the Super Bowl?
In February.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we could talk. Dude, by February, I'm gonna be like a complete pro. I'm gonna be a complete pro.
You're too much, bro.
Here's the thing. Okay, we can't really show okay, so this is the thing, guys, is
What?
the NFL, they do not allow you to show
Oh, you did
clips
tell
of
me that.
anything. Yeah, so like this is the thing. So I have to be creative about it because I can't show any clips of football. Like at first it was gonna be about me like reacting to football plays and stuff like that. But I can't show them, otherwise we'll get copyright by the NFL. So
Can you
go ahead.
Never mind. I don't think our voices are that appealing to if we just like play it and people don't see it and they'll
No, it's
listen
even
to us.
it's even the video. I don't know how they pick up on it. They pick up on
So even the sound?
no, even the sound or the visual.
Never mind. We can't cover it then.
Yeah.
That'll be
So
like the most boring. We can get on beforehand, right?
I mean, what we're gonna do is we're going to go through Twitter and I'm gonna pull up whatever's trending in sports.
Yeah, it's gonna
And
be
I'm going
funny.
to talk about it. And I'm going to talk about it. So, because sports is quite like politics, it moves very quickly. Like there's so many different things going on at any given time.
Mhm.
But I have questions. And you know what? I'm currently obsessed with. What is it called, Suni? Mic'd Up?
Yeah.
Mic'd Up? I'm so obsessed with Mic'd Up. Okay. That is like a YouTube channel where you can listen to the microphones of the players that they're wearing and you can hear all the conversations. Like that's a nosy person's dream come true. Okay.
Can we play college?
Yeah,
Can
we
we
can
play
do whatever.
college? Okay.
Yes. Yeah, you could do
Okay.
college.
This is what I'm gonna do real quick, and then we can end because I gotta hop off here.
Okay.
Epic. Let me see. I want to see if you know. I just want to hear you. Please give your commentary on this play
Oh, right now?
really quick.
Okay,
Or
wait,
do you
wait,
want me to
wait.
wait?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see, because my friend I don't know if he's still on here, but he always wants to see me talk about sports. Okay. Let's see. Go ahead.
Okay.
Pause it every so often just in case.
Okay. This is a college. Wait. Okay. One play.
Okay. All right.
I have to hear this. This is going to make the rest of my day.
Okay, but make it as big as possible because I can't see.
Can you see now?
There's nothing on the screen. It's black.
Yeah, six try to run. Can you see that?
Yeah, but in the corner. Oh, I guess that's because we're there. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, but where's the ball? See, this is my question. Where is the ball?
Bro.
Can you tell me
Six try to run them, but where the ball's here. They're about to punt it off.
Oh, they're gonna punt
It's right
it.
here.
Okay,
Do you see it?
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Okay. Again, the Spartans were on top of it.
Now Ariza really hammers one. Lands at the 30. Rolls inside the 10. Down inside the 5.
What just happened there?
Okay, so he punted the ball to the other side, and there was supposed to be somebody there to catch it. Why? What was the problem? Nobody could run fast enough? What was the problem?
I can't do this.
No, play it again. Play it again. What was the problem? No, how come they were all standing there looking up in the air? Even the ref beat them there.
Try to run them, but we're on top of it.
Ariza really hammers one. Lands at the 30. Rolls inside the 10. Down inside the 5.
So who was supposed to catch it? The blue outfits?
Yes.
They totally failed.
Right. But do you know exactly what happened in that moment? Why they were so excited about where it landed?
Because they got a first down? Because it was the fourth try? Because
Are these real answers?
Yeah. Because they get 4 tries, right? So don't they usually punt it? Wait, don't they usually punt it when they're out of turns?
Yes, that's what happened. So the opposing team punted it.
Right.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So when he punted it, because the opposing team was not down there to catch the ball, they could have caught it and it said fair catch, meaning they don't want to run anymore. They just want to catch it and down it. But because they didn't catch it, because the defense is next to the ball, wherever that ball lands and the defense is next to it and they touch it, that is where they pick the ball up at. Does that make sense? So they got it on a 5-yard, which means they could possibly get a safety if they rush or do some sort of blitz.
Can you explain it not with sports terminology, but
no,
can you explain it okay, so these guys were supposed to do this? Because yesterday I had something explained to me and I was like, okay, so it's kind of like when you think your man is cheating, right? So you study everything he's doing. Because we were talking about how the people at the top of the stadium that sit in the little boxes up there, that they study the players on the ground to watch everything.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, okay, so it's kind of like when you think your man is cheating, right? So you're watching his every move, and then when he does something out of character, you're like, okay, we got to pay attention to that because that's out of character. So that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one more chance. Okay. One more, okay? Do you see where the ball is?
No. Oh, wait.
The blue team has the ball.
Who's got
Kentucky has the ball.
Who's specific? Okay, the ball is right
It's right
here.
here. The center has it. This is the center. Number
Okay.
79 here. It looks
Okay.
like 79. That's the center. He's got the ball.
Okay, and he's gonna throw it under his legs to that guy with his hands out. Or at
Yes.
least that's the plan. Okay.
What is his position?
He's the kicker? Because
Plenty of time for Kentucky if they want to run the ball. Four-man rush. Now a fifth comes in late. Throw downfield. Robinson's there. Caught inside the 30. Cuts it back. Oh, he hurdled the defender. He's inside the 5.
No, but
What happened?
Let me explain myself.
Okay,
just
what's
so
your
people
point?
don't think
What's
I'm
your
dumb.
point?
I would have guessed the quarterback, but the way he had his hands like this, I thought he was gonna listen. The way he had his hands like this. Hold up, let me see if I think. He had his hands like this, right? So I thought he was gonna catch it, and then he was gonna be like, "Pa!" like that. You know what I mean?
No.
No, dude,
Listen, hold on. I'm gonna help you out, okay? Look at the formation on the field.
What? Wait. Hold
That
on.
is not a punt formation.
How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know what the formation means? Aren't they all doing it? Don't they all do it differently?
I love you.
Are you frozen?
I've never said that on camera. I love you.
I feel like that's a Kanye "I love the Jews" type of "I love you."
No,
I love
it's
Hitler.
not. No, it's not. Stop it. No, it's not. There's not enough hours in the day to explain this.
Somebody said I would be a great sports commentator.
Who the fuck said that? Who said that?
He said Mo doesn't know sports. That's your new segment name. Okay. You would be entertaining sports commentator.
That's
I
a
know
woman. She would like it. I'm sure she would.
I've been told that before. I've been told actually that like guys would find this entertaining. And you guys, I
Mo.
promise you, like I'm not putting on. Like this is exactly how my mind works when I watch football.
This is for another time. Happy
just a
birthday, Mo. It's officially your birthday. It's midnight. Happy birthday. Everybody turn up. Flick the lights off and on. It's her birthday. Woo!
How do you do that?
It's special. I can't tell you.
Oh my God. I got you, Mo. I'll sub for you. What does that mean?
He's about to subscribe just for you.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Yay! Because you just waiting on that segment.
They want this football segment. So you have a good idea. I'm gonna be the odd person out here because I know about football, and I think it'll just be my facial expressions that are just like, what is happening? What
Yeah.
is happening? You said, the punter?
Well, but again, that was only because of the position he was in. He looked like he was gonna like grab it like this and kick it.
We got to teach you about formations. We have to teach you about how they line up, and that tells you what type of offense they're in, potentially what type of play, if they're going to run a slant, a play action, a boot.
I said this to Suni, and I'm going to put this out here. Can we just go back to like, in high school when your friends had a football and they were like, hey, you want to play some football? And then like one side was on one side and one side was on the other side. And then whoever caught the ball just caught the ball?
No, that was like the most boring way of playing. And it takes away from the sport. We already had this talk and you didn't even know what I said. It takes away from the sport. No. So yeah, that means that you would be much more entertained by children just aimlessly running around the field and playing football.
No, I'm saying adults doing this, like with the tackling, you can tackle, you can do all that stuff. But I'm just saying, like, do we need to have like the safety and the kicker? Like, can we just take turns and like just whoever's open for the job, like whoever wants to do it? You know what my favorite part of football is the end zone celebrations. I could watch those all day long. Those are so cute. Thanks for watching, guys.
Mo and football. This is gonna be fun. I can't wait for next Friday now. I'm legit. I'm gonna hound you so that I make sure you do it. I can't wait for this intro, and I cannot wait to go over more plays. You know what else I noticed before we go, guys? I said this to Mo. I said I am very much so super different than a lot of women. I feel
Yeah.
like the oddball out when it comes to stuff like this.
She knows a lot about sports.
Like sports is freaking fun. And it's
Yeah.
amazing to watch. And Mo doesn't appreciate the sport of football. Like what?
I appreciate the butts and the thighs.
I don't watch football. I feel like a guy in this aspect. Like, bro, I'm not thinking about your butt. I just want to watch you play.
See, like, I wish I was like that person on the team that like makes sure that everybody looks good. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah. Like, who's the person that gets to slap the butts and say good game? I want that job.
How about you? You know what? You should go to the Cowboy Stadium and see if you can film this. See if they'll let you. Tell them you're
Film
political.
what?
You get to slap the butts of the players, and we'll see how it does for the morale of the team.
Oh my god, that would be like a dream come true if I could just be like,
Hey,
like line them all up. And
Liddell, set this up for us, man.
see if you can. I know you have connections in Dallas. See if you can set up. Mo goes to a football game and meets the players. I will pass out.
Too bad I'm not there, man. I want to see this in person. I would love to freaking film that. That would
And
be
they're
the
so
most
big.
hilarious thing.
They're so big. Like, I'm fascinated at how big football players really are. Like in real life, they're huge.
I'm gonna be there like, oh my god, I'm watching Dak Prescott play football. And Mo's like, look at their butts.
I know. Like, oh my god.
Oh my god, this is funny.
Yeah.
This is funny.
I would probably like make a lot of friends actually. They'd probably like me.
So everyone is interested in you doing commentary on football.
On football
Everybody's
specifically.
interested. Yeah.
That might be better because like, you know, soccer is like meh. You know what I mean?
We could do basketball and baseball. I mean, and football.
Let's do basketball and football for sure. Baseball, I really
Baseball's
get
fun.
annoyed.
You have to do the World Series.
I know, but I'm not attracted to anybody in baseball. Like it's not visibly appealing for me. You know what I mean? Oh, I can't wait till the Olympics. You guys, the Olympics when that comes around again.
Suni and Mo take the Olympics.
I mean, we have enough time to get invited like as legit media.
We do.
Yeah.
You know how see? It would be fun if we could travel around and just document this stuff in film. That would be freaking fun. Hey, make this happen for us, guys. Share our shit, make us super famous so everyone knows, and we can just go travel and make funny videos. Like Mo not knowing anything about football.
Yeah. Man, it'd be so fun if you and I could go out on the streets, like on the streets with like a microphone and a camera. You
That would be funny.
understand? Oh my god, dude. That would be hilarious.
Press 1? I don't know what you're saying. Press 1 for.
Press 1 for what?
Press 1 for what? We don't use because we get shadow banned. That's really what's happening. Me and Mo collectively with our following should have way more people here.
Yeah, we get shadow banned. A lot of our viewers come in after the fact, after I like format the video and like put hashtags in it and do all kinds of stuff. That's just it's sad because like our show is not just about politics. Like we do a lot of different stuff, but maybe because it's streaming on our channels.
Maybe. We'll figure it out though. We'll figure it out.
We don't have enough people following the somewhere in the middle page to be able to.
Yeah, solely go live there.
Mm-hmm.
Suni interviewing Christian Walker on the streets. Christian would never talk to me.
Never.
Because I'm not Craig. I'm going to tell you, you bend over, boy. So you shut up talking about any man and what they need to be doing. And your daddy ain't worth 2 pennies according to you. So be quiet. Hush up. That's what I would say.
Yep.
Simple as
Hush
that.
up.
I'll have my guy promote you to his NFL chats. What?
There you go. Yeah, have the
That's
NFL. Who's
pretty
your
cool.
guy? To his NFL chats. What does that mean?
Atlantis Elf, are you here under a fake page, but you're like some sort of awesome exec? What's going on here?
But you said you knew that was a girl. How'd you know?
Because they said my husband. Unless the person
Oh.
is gay. I don't know. I would assume. I would assume you're talking about it's a female talking. I don't know. We'll see though.
Yeah, get a bunch of NFL players to watch our show and then invite me out to the games.
No. I have content. Oh, you make content. Well, that's cool. That's freaking cool. I'm gonna go to your channel real quick before we go. I want to see your stuff. What do you talk about? Do you know who this is?
No. Who do you
Can you
follow
not
that
see
you
them?
found? How did you find our show, Atlantis Elf?
They follow you. I bet. I've never seen this name.
I know we can find. I can't walk no good, Navicho. Passive income is unearned income. I don't. Is this you? Yeah, this is you.
Where did you find it at?
I just typed in Atlantis Elf.
Oh, I see it.
Never saw a white girl before now. Where are you from? Jamaica. Is this Jamaica?
I like that beat though.
I watched you for years.
I watched you
had
for
a good
years.
name. What white girl? Yeah, I'm not a white girl. Yo soy Latina.
right.
Don't get it twisted.
No,
Why
I
is it not
watch. Oh no, I watch you. Never saw a white girl before. Oh, you've been watching me. Oh,
okay.
Okay, well, thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you're here. But yeah, Mo's not white. Mo is Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. I'm trying to look up. What? So are you a art? I don't understand what's going on here.
Mo's nosy. She's gonna figure out who you are.
I'm Puerto Rican, but people think I'm Asian or white.
I'm white too. I'm sorry, I'm blind. No, you're good.
Are you a musician? Explain. I'm on a small phone.
I don't know who it is, but
I'm confused. All right. It's time for bed.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks everybody for watching. We appreciate you guys that come every week to
hear us talk and ramble
to hear
and
us
have
talk.
fun.
Yeah. We really do appreciate it. And thanks
More
for all the
clips.
birthday wishes.
Send her some money now.
You guys don't love me. You guys just wanted to see me get drunk for free. And hear me sing. I know we can find.
Are you
a
opening?
way.
Oh, you close it.
No, I'm closing it.
Bye, guys.
Bye.